Pioneer fans, Pioneer Varsity Football is live and on the air. As we are about to get ready, welcome everybody to Hallway Field, where it is your Pioneer Pioneer Varsity Football team taking on the Monroe Trojans. And we're about to have senior evening here, so we're going to turn everything over, and we'll play a couple MHSAA PSAs, and then the parents are all lining up. And so we'll have the senior celebration. That's why we're starting all early. So we will get going in just a few moments.
Where can you find good information on all kinds of topics related to the well-being of our student athletes? Check out the health and safety page of the MHSAA website. Learn about multi-sport participation, heat and hydration, cardiovascular resources, as well as insurance benefits available for our students. It's all on the health and safety page of MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
You're hearing it. The message is getting through to parents. Multi-sport athletes get injured less. Multi-sport athletes become better in their primary sport in the long run. And even though it's not why we play our games, multi-sport athletes are now getting recruited more than specialized athletes. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
You have to wonder sometimes how folks in the stands, so far removed from the action and who have probably never had any training, actually think they can see the play and apply the rules better than the officials assigned to a game. If you're that good, please register immediately at MHSAA.com. We need more officials on the playing surface and fewer in the stands. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Think of a high school game as a 4-lane highway. Coaches, players, officials, and spectators, each with their own lane. Sportsmanship depends on everyone not crossing over the line. Fans keep it between the lines when they cheer positively for their team. So don't cause an accident. Stay in your lane and let the coaches, players, and officials do their jobs. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan Power Ratings will be used this year in soccer, basketball, and boys lacrosse to seed the district tournament in those sports, and you can follow along. Visit your school's page on the MHSAA website to see how your team is faring, and you can look at statewide lists as well. And if you see your team is missing a score, submit it. Learn more about the Michigan Power Rankings at MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Have we gotten to the point where at some high school game that an official has finally had enough from coaches, players, and adults, pulls off the whistle, and offers it to you? Let's hope not. There's no way you could do a better job. It's on everyone to promote good sportsmanship. So before you blurt something out about that next close call, consider this. Without the officials, nobody wins. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Maybe you've seen the videos of the specialized sports parent support group, or the kid holding a press conference to announce his retirement from sports. The problem is, they'd be really funny if there wasn't a lot of truth there. Multi-sport participation provides a healthier experience and lifestyle for kids and families. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Sportsmanship is still relevant in school sports. Good sportsmanship should be a given at our games. It's one of the primary reasons we have school sports to begin with, to help today's young people become tomorrow's community leaders. You can learn more about sportsmanship and download a full kit of sportsmanship ideas from the MHSAA website at mhsaa.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
As we're turning it over to Steve on the field.
Microphone plans, please turn your attention over here to the 40-yard line. Good evening. My name is Steve Long. I'm a proud parent of a Pioneer football senior. It is my pleasure to help introduce the Pioneer senior cheerleaders and football players today. First, join me in thanking the parent volunteers who made this evening's festivities possible. Joan Beaupre, Shannon Blick, Lindsay Blennon, Susan Ringler Cerniglia, Brian Kowak, Ruthie Kowak, and Maureen Westfall. And now, let's begin recognizing each of this year's seniors. DJ. First, let's celebrate our 5 senior cheerleaders. Co-captain, Noelle Diane Clark. Noelle is accompanied by mom Chris, dad Nagash, and grandmother Patricia. Noelle's favorite memory is beating Huron sophomore year. Up next, Helen Davis. Helen is accompanied by mom Glacia. Helen's favorite memory is going to cheer camp and team bonding. Up next, head captain Fiorella Heroes Urena. Theo is accompanied by mom Anna and dad Javier. Theo's favorite memory is going to cheer camp and team bonding. Up next is Gabby Rivden. Gabby is accompanied by mom Julie and dad Shai. And family. Gabby's favorite memory is karaoke and face painting on the bus. And then next, co-captain Nyla White. Nyla is accompanied by mom Precious and family. A lot of family. Nyla's favorite memory was making it to the football playoffs. And now, let's celebrate our 15 senior football players. Number 77, Alex Miller. Alex is accompanied by dad Bill, mom Lisa, and sister Molly. Alex's favorite memory is that great pass play from the Dexter game. I remember that. Up next, number 5, Eduardo Caceres. Eduardo is accompanied by mom Yoshi, dad Leo, sister Leilani, brother Leo, and family. Eduardo's favorite memory is winning Player of the Week earlier in this season. Up next, number 55, Kieran Conley. Where is this kid? Where are you? Kieran is accompanied by Dad John and grandmother Fran. Kieran's favorite memory is scoring a touchdown freshman year. Number 6, Blake Dixon. Blake is accompanied by mom Rachel and stepdad Alexander. Blake's favorite memory is never losing the skyline. Up next, number 74, Sam Frost. Sam is accompanied by Mom Neza, Dad James, brothers George and Daryl, and his girlfriend Molly. Sam's favorite memory is beating Huron the last second for the 2023 City Championship. Number 58, Sean Garcia. Sean is accompanied by Dad Robert, Mom Jessica, and Sister Reese. Sean's favorite memory is Austin Penny beating assistant coach Pat in 1v1. Sunset. Number 2, Isaac Henley. Isaac is accompanied by Mom Sheila, Dad Mark, and Aunt Bridget. Isaac's favorite memory is ringing the bell last year after beating Monroe.
And next up is number 9, Ryan Lawn. Tonight, Ryan is accompanied by Dad Steve, Mom Jackie, and his brother Brandon. Ryan's favorite memory is running out of the tunnel against Flushing.
Thank you, Maureen. And number 8, Craig Newman. Craig is accompanied by Dad Ross, Mom Krista, and Sister Lauren. Craig's favorite memory is his first varsity pick against Tommy Carr. Number 51, Ibrahim Omari. Ibrahim is accompanied by Mom Emma and brother Idris. Ibrahim's favorite memory is beating Lincoln JV last season. Number 57, Austin Penny. Austin is accompanied by Dad Zedin, Nana Juanita, Grandma Elaine, and Grandpa Michael. Austin's favorite memory is getting his very first sack. Number 50, Michael Robuste. Michael is accompanied by his mom, Vanessa. Michael's favorite memory is his first sack against Dexter. Number 7. Number 7, Xanier COD. Xanier is accompanied by his sisters, Sophia and Serena. Xanier's favorite memory is Scout Team G. Number 13, Shamanu Weerasinghe. Shamanu is accompanied by his mom, Asha, and family. Shamanu's favorite memory is Hell Week. Okay. And last, but certainly not least, number 70, Henry Westfall. Henry is accompanied by his mom, Maureen, dad, Chris, sister, Olivia, and brother, John. Henry's favorite memory is being Celine last season. Let's hear it one more time for all 20 of our senior cheerleaders and football players. I think we're all coming to the center field. Thank you all.
Always a bittersweet evening, senior day, as you know that you only have a short amount of time to see these wonderful athletes still wearing the purple and white, but you get to celebrate all the amazing time you've gotten to watch them and all their hard work with the team. So it's a fantastic event, and we are very, very grateful for all the seniors who played hard on the football team, all the senior cheerleaders, and all the band seniors as well, which I assume they're going to mention at halftime. Taking a look, this is not the final home game. We do have two more games coming up, as we will have those happening shortly, as if we want to bring up the final two games there. There we go. Perfect. So you have Dexter is going to be at 7 o'clock next week. That's an away game over at Dexter. I believe we have a hopefully a field hockey playoff game at the same time here at Hallway Field. And then October 21st is going to be the final home game versus Pinckney. That's going to be 7 o'clock. So make sure you come on out. We'd love to see you there. As we now have Ryan with us in the booth. How you doing, Ryan?
Great. How are you doing, Mark? Sorry, I'm a little bit late here.
Oh, no.
Good to see. It seems like it's senior night here tonight.
Indeed. Just had a wonderful celebration. Steve was actually doing the announcements from the field, and all the seniors got announced there. So, like I said, a bittersweet moment to know that those players are going on to the next adventure. It's awesome, but we are we are worried about you just hope things go well and enjoy what you had.
Yeah, 20 young men there who've had probably around 4 years of football experience, just bonding with all the four. They all probably come from very different backgrounds, and it's like, here's the thing, like, I became friends with people who I would have never became friends with because of this beautiful sport of football. And so you got 20 young men right there who are completely, they have this unbreakable bond forever, right? Forever. They'll always have this. No matter what happens in their life, they'll have at least 20 other people to go to if they need help or anything. And besides, like, these 20 young men who have this transition into their life from, like, footballhood to adulthood, you've got 20 families who are like, oh, my God, my kid's about to be in college.
Absolutely.
Oh, no.
Fantastic. Let's talk a little bit about the two teams. As Pioneer, they are 2-4 on the season. So if they won out, they would end up 5-4. But that is going to be possibly a difficult task. Take a look. They beat Flushing in overtime, 27-24. Fell to Temperance Bedford, 23-13. Fell to Saline, 51-0. Fell to Ypsilanti Lincoln, 28-27. Fell to Huron 21-14, but they beat Skyline last week 24-13. That was a fantastic game, as they did broadcast that on the NFHS network. I think CTN was there as well.
Yes.
So if you wanted to go back and check that out. So that's Pioneer. Taking a look at Monroe, they're 1-5. They lost to Plymouth 7-0. They lost to Dexter 48-7, and we're playing Dexter next week, so we don't know how that plays out. They did beat Skyline 20-13, where we beat them 24-13. So,
Comparable.
you know, how does that stack up? It was away at Skyline for both teams. They lost to Temperance Bedford 24-7. 23-13 was what we had. So that's about comparable. They lost to Saline 42-0, and then they lost to Jackson 26-20. So take a look. Points for Pioneer 105, Monroe 54. So Pioneer has scored more points, almost double, against 160 for both teams.
Wow.
So very, very, very exactly similar. Yeah. Pioneer has played Monroe, 20 times, and they are 12-8 in there. Pioneer has a 65% winning total overall, 450 wins, 239 losses, 6 draws. As Monroe has 356 wins, 325 losses, and 7 ties. That's a 52.3% total. So a little about the two teams there. Obviously, it's been a good back and forth recently between these two teams. When you have a big SEC game like this, and it's senior night, what extra emotions does senior night bring? Is it something that you can build off of, or can it be a distraction?
There's definitely emotions there. It's a mix of both of two, right? I mean, I've found myself in situations where when I was on the field, which given only 20 games against Monroe, man, I feel like these teams have always faced each other. But 20 years is a long time, though, objectively.
Yes.
It's like I think it does depend on kind of the style that you want to play and what you're going in with. I think what matters more is the record in comparison to the night. I think the very last football game, that's when you start to be like, oh no, this is it, bro. I'm not gonna play ball again unless you're getting like scholarships or whatever.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I think as the end of the year goes on, and if the records, especially because you can technically still, if you're Pioneer, you could win out for a 5-4 record, and I still remember my final record of 4-5. I wish we had a final record that was a winning record. I remember that. I do not remember the senior night score or maybe who we played. I do remember that we played on homecoming. It was a Saturday against Bedford, and it was like 112 degrees.
Oh.
But that was the only reason why I remember that. So I mean, Monroe. I mean, it's like they play that style of like. Everything you said is basically identical between these two kind of teams.
Yes.
But Bedford, they're both red. And they're both down south. Monroe likes to slow you down.
Yes.
Monroe slows you down. Monroe ground and pound. They have the triple option like Bedford does as well. And so when you have to play their style, and you're not ready for it, then those games can slow.
Yeah.
It goes strolls to a crawl. They get in your head. You lose your momentum, and then those 5-yard runs off the triple option that should have never even taken place, scores down the house. So if you can remember to stick to your game plan, if you teach your defensive linemen, they have to have a big day today. D-line has to have a huge day today.
Yes.
Tackle a dive. The D-lineman in the middle, they got to tackle a dive. The fullback, the running back, whoever's got the gut run, they're going to fake it to, make his life a living nightmare. Doesn't matter if he has the ball or not. Just tackle him, all right? You're not going to get called a holding, okay? Listen. Then you have to, the ends, they have to get the quarterback.
Yeah.
Of course, means you have to outside contain. You can't go too far field. You have to make sure to always close into the line of scrimmage. And then you have usually the Will Sam linebackers. They have the pitch. So if every single person does their job that they're coached to do, if you do your one thing,
indeed,
we're all 100% certainty. If one person messes up, there's a 1 in 3 chance it's going to that person.
Indeed.
Right?
Indeed. Well, it's now a little. I did not get a chance to watch a lot of film on Monroe. The only quarterback that is on their roster, Grady Brooks, is in a boot, and he is in street clothes. It looked like Zamir Austin was throwing number 1. He's listed as the wide receiver DB on the roster now. Who knows how much time he's had as a quarterback? He could be fine. He could come in and be a spark plug and be great. I'm not sure how many games he's played. But per the roster, their starting quarterback is not playing, and we'll see what that does to this game.
Yeah, I mean, it depending on the coaching staff of Monroe, they have their work clearly cut out for them. How you can train one person to fit your scheme conveniently. I think that their scheme is also good for a kind of like a high school, I get injured style of, like throw someone in kind of game plan.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's triple option. I mean, if you get the footwork down, you can get the ball placement down. You do the whole tuck, the hand on the number, go.
Yeah.
Put it in his stomach like Jalen Hurts or whatever. You can make it happen, right? If you're not going to throw too many times down the field, Monroe usually they got five throw plays usually every game. Once you run out of 5, it's to start the run. All right. So you get the quota they got to fill out sometimes, and then it's more ground and pound. So, but hey, we don't know who this guy is. That means that the Pioneer coaching staff didn't know who this guy was. They weren't preparing for him either. So if this guy does have an arm, he could maybe burn us on a few, right? So make sure not to be
a little Chad Powers situation there.
yeah. Chad Powers. Now that would be kind of crazy if this guy. It's like this Austin guy. He's just like a little mustache. He's like 6'8". It's like, dude, there's no way this guy's. Oh my gosh, he's throwing the ball 40 yards down. Perfect. Yeah.
That was a fun little skit that Eli
That was
did.
a fun
That
little
was
skit.
fun. Only time I've really appreciated James Franklin. So, so it should be again Pioneer with Caceres. They like to run as well, and the Caceres has been the athlete of the week because of getting a lot of yards and really hard running. So both these teams are going to want to do that. Now we are going to see to start off on the first series. It is going to be Ryan Long, who's going to be the quarterback as he's a senior. He'll take the starting, and Henley's going to be, I believe, the running back. So make sure if I start to try and say hi's, hit me.
Yes,
so we don't mess that up. Ryan's gotten some time to play, and he's done quite well. So we have faith in him. As game time temperature 65 degrees, it's very, very cloudy. We're not supposed to get any rain. We'll keep our fingers crossed, but boy, it looks like that. It is very much fall now.
Yeah, no kidding. Perfect football weather, perfect baseball weather, I guess, in Seattle.
Indeed,
Washington, have my school jersey on, ready to roll.
As long as it's not a 3 o'clock game, that makes it difficult for us working stiffs.
No, bro, listen. I don't know what's going on here. Bud Selig, are you live? I forget who's that commissioner right now. This guy, what are you doing putting playoff, like series determining games at 1 of the clock 08 p.m. I am literally in the middle of fifth hour trying to teach these guys about the Colombian Exchange, and I gotta look at my Apple Watch and see, I got 2 runners on bases here. Listen, but whatever. I mean, that's the best part about Friday Night Lights is that it's always Friday night.
Indeed.
You get your entire schedule is blocked out. It's always here ready for you.
So excited. It looks like it's a red, white, and blue evening for the student section. I see a lot of red, white, and blue there. Student section showing up, obviously. Big parent crowd here for senior day. Always. And we'll have the band coming in mere moments. They have a drum kit set up right at midfield, so that's fantastic. Or I guess it's just the drum corps. As a few Monroe folks showing up all the way across. So it should be good. It's always a good time between these two. Taking a look at the last couple matchups. Last year, Pioneer won. That was 10-7. So low-scoring game. Then back in 2023, Pioneer won 27-20. Back in 2022, Monroe won 49-14. And Monroe won in 2021, 56-7. So, it's been back and forth.
Yeah. More competitive as of recent, which is, of course, always what you want to see.
This Pioneer team has had a lot more success the last couple of years.
Yes.
It was a couple years of a lot of hard work and not a lot of payoff on the scoreboards. They, nothing against all the coaches and players who played their guts out. It just.
No, yeah, I mean, you're in a rebuild. There's not much you can sugarcoat it. I mean, when you have, it doesn't matter how much faith you put in the program, how many butts you put in the weight room, lifting weights. All that matters, at least in kind of the eyes of the people who watch the sports, is just the funny numbers on the scoreboard. So, obviously, it's hard to discredit every single thing the coaching staff, and especially the young men on the football field, what they do for us, the fans, they do for their teammates, for themselves, the coaching staff, whatever.
Yeah.
But it is so hard to establish, for lack of a better term, a rebuild in high school, because you got 4 years. Frankly, you really only have 2 years with these kids, because if they're in 11th or 12th grade, they're going to be on varsity. Yes. And every now and then, they got some studs. You're going to move them up from 9th and 10th grade over to varsity too. So only every now and then, that's when you get like your superstars. You know, your Antoine Simmonses will come out. Every now and then you get the 4-star, the 2-star,
Connor
5-star
Eastoe,
athlete.
who
Yes,
started
Connor
pretty
Eastoe.
quickly
Yes,
after his
yes, of
sophomore
course,
year he started playing.
ended up playing at Harvard, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you only have so many people who, I mean, you got to capitalize on these things, and I'm still looking for, as a coach myself, I'm still looking for like, what's like the magic thing you can do.
Yeah.
That's because you can't really recruit in high school. Even you're a public. I guess in theory you kind of could. Well, a little bit. Not really. I guess you recruit from the soccer team. I guess.
Yeah.
But like, at least following the law,
Yeah.
you really can't recruit, for lack of a better term. So how, as a public institution, you're supposed to, like kind of like get like a winning system going? Well, I think probably it's just make it a spectacle. Make it awesome. Make it really really cool. Make you want to go out here and be a star, you know? That's what senior night really kind of meant to me, is that I got to be the star for like 30 seconds. Look, it's me, and then I'm walking down the funny aisle.
And it's a really good, you can actually tell coming back against Skyline, being 1-4 and still coming out beating a rival. Now, you should always have that. But, you know, they talk about the Caldwell getting the Lions job because one of his best coaching years was when he only when he went to, was it winless with the Colts, or he only had a few wins? And they talked about actually keeping that team playing was one of the best coaching jobs. So keeping a team that has won the first game, lost 4, and then come back and beat Skyline and set yourself in a position where, you know, you might be able to make it over 500. That says a lot about the players. That says a lot about the coaching staff and everyone, that they don't lose faith.
Yeah. You mentioned that the last word there, faith. Full stop. That's
perfect.
How you doing? That's what you really have to have as a leader of men. Whether you're a teacher, whether you are a coach, right? You have to instill faith amongst these students in children. They're just kids. You got to instill faith in them.
Yes.
You're here for a reason. You can do it. I love and trust you. When you give the kid that amount of confidence, they will do amazing things.
Let's see if we can turn it over to the band here really quickly.
And now, let's get ready for Ann Arbor Pioneers fight song, Push On! And now, presenting your 2025-26 Pioneer Drum Major, Michael Woo! To honor America, would you please rise, remove your hats, and join Mr. Elliot Pollock and the Pioneer Spirit Band in the singing of our national anthem.
As we get both of our microphones back up there, appreciate the Spirit Band out there about to have the team run out of the tunnel. And Monroe across the way, they are in their white tops with the numbers in red on the front and on the back. I believe they have Monroe in black lettering across the front. They are on the dark pants, and they have their red helmets, the Trojans across the way. Here comes the team is running it out. Frost has the big Pioneer banner running it out there.
That is a big flag.
Indeed. Yeah, that thing, if it catches some wind, that's gotta be tough a
Go
little bit.
parasailing with the boys after the game. Good to see. Probably had some seniors out there leading the charge.
This is why you have a lineman carry that flag, because there's no way he's getting blown away.
No kidding, sir, at all.
So Pioneer is in their dark black jerseys. They have the black tops, the black pants. They have the numbers in white on the front and on the back, with the purple trim and the dark purple helmets with the block A on them. We appreciate the Spirit Band. As the captain's heading out towards midfield. That is out there, Frost out there, as well as, I don't have 50 on my roster for Pioneer, but Ciodine as well as Lawn out there for Pioneer, as they'll meet Monroe across the way. Snavely out there for Monroe, trying to see some other numbers. And again, their quarterback is all the way to the left in a walking boot. That's Grady Brooks. So he's still out there as one of the captains for Monroe. But obviously, we hope he gets healthy soon. But obviously, he's not going to be playing in this game. So Pioneer will have to see. It looks like it's going to be Zamir Austin who's going to be taking the snaps. 12 minutes up on the clock. We have folks. And here's third team.
All right. Looks like Pioneer, or looks like Monroe won the toss. Pioneer they defer rather. Looks like Pioneer gets the ball first. If my ref reading or mind reading ability works today.
As we appreciate the officials. You don't have to agree with every call they make, but you cannot have the games we love without the officials. So if you think you can do a better job, reach out to the MHSAA. We need more officials.
Yeah, I had to. I forget if I told you the story. I had to officiate a football game like over a year ago, like a flag football game, because the refs just didn't show up. Appreciate the officials always, but maybe not those officials who didn't show up. And then we had to, I had to officiate the game. I was the field judge, and then the one head coach or the assistant coach from the other opposing team was the line judge. And it's a tough job, man. So
I cannot imagine, especially two people doing it. That's a lot of field to try and cover.
Yeah, no kidding.
We're excited to be with you here as back deep, all the way back deep for Pioneer. Knox is back there, as well as no, it's all good. I'm trying to find who 4 is, and I don't see 4 on there.
That's the.
So
well,
it's okay. Number 4, all the way back.
2
deep.
players.
We'll see if we can effort that. Those are yours, so I don't want to take
no worries, bud.
So Knox back to the near side. Monroe set. As Griffin puts his right foot into it all the way back. And it's caught by number 4, coming out towards the middle. As making a stutter step right at the 25 and snowed under by the Monroe team. They'll mark him right at the 25-yard line. So Pioneer will start there against senior Ryan Lawn coming out as the quarterback. Okay, so just checking in the press box. No one knows. That's okay. Yes. We'll try and give credit
mystery
where credit
child.
is due. Indeed. So back, shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the right. Long takes it. Hands off to Henley. Henley trying to the near side. Henley trying to get out to the 30. He'll spill forward about the 31-yard line. That is a gain of 6. And a nice way to start off with the senior taking the carry. And it stays on schedule there.
So long, give a little fist bump after that play. Like that. Good little handoff from that young man. Good to see. Listen, it's always a long game, no matter what you think about on the first drive. So good to see positive momentum already.
3 receivers to the left, faking the handoff. There's a throw as that's caught coming over the middle. That's that number 4 as he'll be taken down, but not before getting a first down out to the 42-yard line.
And the fumble. There was a fumble. Number 4 fumble.
And Monroe has the fumble. Yep, let's take a look at the replay.
That's a pretty good pitch and catch here. Line, great throw. Good read option right there. Catches number 4. Just, man, good thing we don't know his
Looks
name.
Like he had it high and tight, but he went over a pile there and then.
Yeah, it's a peanut punch just from the defender.
That is going to bring it Monroe on offense. So quick change situation. What can the defense do here? You know, they weren't expecting to be out there at this point in time. Can they get a big stop with Monroe with really good field position at the Pioneer 43-yard line?
They better. Oh, that
As
number.
That back deep. Taking it, running ahead with it is Richards. Richards doesn't get much. He'll lose a yard back to the 44-yard line.
Gut run there from Monroe. Nothing really happening there on that leg to the Pioneer defense, swarming to the ball. Good start so far, especially on the quick change from offense to D.
So they get a big stop. That brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line. We are about a minute 15 in as the first turnover gives Monroe good field position. As Austin back. Again, he has Richards to his left, 2 receiver to the left, 1 to the right, 1 in motion. That's picked up that's Espinoza. Espinoza out to the 30, down to the 20, the 10, the 5. Espinoza takes it all the way for a touchdown, and Monroe opens up the scoring early on the second play of their drive.
Man, you can't get upfield as a D lineman, man. The D lineman just go get upfield, and great blocking up front from Monroe, but oh my gosh, just not enough speed. Not enough speed on the from Edison, and unfortunately it looks like Monroe, incredible cap. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this. I hate this swing
Yeah,
axis,
where they have everyone over to the left and then
swing
they
axis.
bring them over.
Everyone talk about the tush push, but no one talks about banning this. What is this?
As they have everyone in. Griffin ready to kick as they have all the linemen over to the left-hand side. Then they'll move them all together. Timeout called. So timeout Monroe. Well, that'll make it a little harder to.
Yeah, timeout on the extra point.
They scored too quickly. They didn't have the special teams.
Yeah.
Ready to go there.
They had some people running along. Maybe I wasn't counting. Maybe they had 10 people. It's like, listen, we need to do this swinging axis right. Time out, bro. Chill. I guess. Hey, I mean, listen. If you got if you want to make sure your every point matters in this. How many times have you seen your team lose or win by 1 point? So hey, if they want to run this play, they better have it right. So at the end of the day, you gotta call a timeout when you gotta call a timeout.
Now we were watching Griffin in warm-ups, and he was hitting them from 35 yards.
Wow, that's good.
So. You assume that the extra point should be a matter of formality, but we'll see.
So they got hit it from 20.
Griffin ready. Snap is down, kick is up, and the kick is good.
Maybe a false start.
Well, indeed, a whistle beforehand. So a false start, they'll back him up 5 yards. It had enough distance to go an extra 5 yards.
Yeah, it did.
Not quite as high as we saw him kicking earlier. Yeah, it wasn't a great snap. It was a good job by the holder to get it down.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens as this is back to the 15, so that would be a 25-yard extra point. It's Griffin set. Snap is down. Kick is up. And they marked the kick good. Yeah, I swear I heard a whistle as well. But,
this one's good now.
So that makes it 7-0. Monroe has the lead early, and Pioneer now, well, you know what you have to do. You need to hopefully make this next drive count.
Yeah.
hang on to the ball
Yep.
and try and put pressure on Monroe and keep up with them.
Yeah, man. Don't want to say this is a must-score drive. This is a must-compete,
long game, yeah.
must-compete drive here.
Exactly.
I think you can get some young men. Listen, you want to get into quitter mode too easily. All right. Remember where you are. You're on senior night, right here at Holloway Field. Your day. Sorry, I peeked the mic. Listen, I'm getting kind of mad up here, man. You gotta wake up. If you want to win a football game, you have to wake up. Gotta have two hands, 6 points of pressure on the football. You catch it, you run.
And it was two good plays before the turnover.
It was two good plays.
And so we got a good running play by Henley and a good throw by Lawn. As Knox back deep to the far side. Cerniglia back deep to the near side. Griffin ready to kick it away. I love the Tigers uniform here as they are playing tonight.
Better was $100. Probably more than that.
They are not cheap.
They are not cheap.
Griffin back. He kicks it away. Hockey jerseys are expensive as well.
My God.
All the way back. Knox has it. Knox out to the 20. He's going towards the middle. Out to the 25. Trying to find a seam. He'll get out close to the 30. I think they're going to mark him. They'll mark him just shy. About right between the 29 and 30. Now they'll back up to 29. But good starting field position. Couple good returns. And now the Pioneer offense will come out here. And yeah, it's not a must score. I mean, it's the your second drive of the game. But you would like to see a bit of a sustained drive.
You got to compete.
Flip the field a little bit.
Yeah. As you see the starters return out here now.
Indeed, Hayes and Caceres out there behind. One receiver to the left, one to the right. It's Cerniglia to the right. Kowalk in motion from the left to the right. Hayes takes it. Hands off to Caceres. Caceres running through the middle as he'll have the first down out to the 41-yard line. Plowing right through and good run.
That's how you power run. That's how you do it. You low man wins up front. You get down, butt up. You drive with your feet. You move them. Listen, it's not pretty. It's like 6 yards. But that's exactly what you need to do, all right? You need to play. Go play football. They're ready to play, Mark.
And the more you do that, you're hoping you wear down that defensive line throughout the game.
Exactly. Football 101.
Hayes under center. Hand off to Caceres. Caceres kind the near side. Caceres, taken down from behind as he'll get out to the 45-yard line. That's going to be still a gain of 4. Trying to see who tracked him down from behind.
Like that key block from Frost up front. He had so much momentum. He spun around and fell down, but hey, got the momentum. They need to push the Monroe defender out of the way. He got some more yards out of it.
Gray had the tackle from behind. That was good speed to catch up with him.
Oh, yeah.
Again under center for Hayes. One receiver to left, one to the right. Hand up to Caceres, trying the near side, and he got snowed under there as, again, that was Cassiopo on the tackle.
Yeah, pretty good closing speed there from Cassiopo. Good job for that young man.
So no gain on there. That's going to bring up third and, he lost the yard, 3rd and 7, right at the 44-yard line. Cerniglia goes wide to the left. Tedla in the slot to the left. Kowalk wide to the right. Shotgun formation. As Hayes throws over the middle, and that just a little too high for Colias, and that is going to bring up 4th and 7.
Yeah, man, just a little too high for Colias. He almost could have been picked off there by the free safety, but not what you want to see. But at the end of the day, you competed a little bit, and now you got a bunch of defense and trust in those boys.
So you got a little bit more room to try and you got a few more yards to try and flip the field.
Exactly.
As Hayes back for the kick. He'll put his foot into it as that's a high kick. That'll hit right at the 23-yard line. It hit a Pioneer player, I believe. It hit somebody.
Yeah, it hit Edison.
Right at the 20. They'll mark it right at the 23-yard line. So that's a good starting field position for Monroe, but Pioneer, it's nice not to see them start on your own side of the 50.
Definitely.
So now the defense, you really would rather not get down 2 scores early on. Taking a look, 4 down linemen for Pioneer. Mark it right at the 23-yard line. Richards, the back in the backfield with Austin. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. So 4 wide receiver set. Pioneers showing their DBs about 5 yards off the line of scrimmage. Tedla on the near side. And is that Rendelman on the far side? Trying to see. Can't quite get the number. Oh, that's Henley on the far side.
Yeah.
Excuse me, number 2. Man in motion as that's taken, as the snap was bobbled and taken down. A direct snap to Richards. And that'll be a loss of 2 down to the 21-yard line. As a very good job.
Oh my gosh, just too much goofiness on the exchange. You got to make sure you have the football in your fingertips before anything else happens. And unfortunately for Pioneer, not much really happened from what could have been disastrous for the Trojans here, Mark.
They have, is that Snavely in the backfield with Richards. Hand off to Snavely trying the near side. Snavely out to the 30, out to the 35, out to the 40, out to the 50. Taken down from behind by Edison. But that is going to be down to the 44-yard line. So big runs by Monroe. They've had 2 huge runs. If they get past that line of scrimmage, it's been tough on Pioneer.
Yeah, man, you got to cut back, counter, reverse. The counter run right there, Snavely clearly has some wheels on him. So you have to make sure, maybe put your boys a little more outside. Make sure you have someone to contain the outside. You can't be crashing people in so much. It feels like this Monroe, a little bit of a evolved version of their usual offense here, Mark.
2 players who are we haven't seen throw a pass, as that's a direct snap to Richards.
Boom.
As he won't get much. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. So the player we saw throwing earlier, number 1, Austin, he's the only player who is throwing in warm-ups. He's not out there. You got Richards and as well as Snavely in the backfield. So 2 runners, and that gets it makes it hard for the defense to try and figure out. You have to keep a hat on each person.
Yeah, especially because if you like associate numbers with like, all right, this one is the dive, this one's the QB, this one's the pitch, right? If you mess up the numbers, right, that can get in your head, absolutely.
So 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. We'll see if Richards throws as he's back to pass, throws over the middle as that's caught. As Espinoza, the player who took that sweep originally and went down and scored, he gets all the way out. They're going to mark him right at the 39-yard line. Callias on the tackle.
Like the hustle there from Nathan Knapp there, right, to just to get the defending player or the offending player on his feet, then having the other people clean it up for him. So good job for him. Haven't seen much on the field here, but he is still here right now.
So 3rd and 5. So now we see Richards throw.
All right.
And shotgun formation for Richards. He fakes the handoff coming over to the near side, and Callias holds him up, and that brings in the cavalry, as that'll be a loss back to the 41-yard line. So loss of 2. They'll bring up 4th and 7. Now this is that nowhere land where if you punt, if you end up putting it in the end zone, it's only about a net 20-yard punt. So you wonder if they're gonna. Looks like they're gonna keep the offense on the field, and this brings up a big opportunity for the Pioneer defense to not only stop this drive, but try and get good field position for the offense.
Absolutely, man. But at the same time, it also shows the Monroe how much they trust their defense, because their offense doesn't convert here. The coaching staff has put it on their defense to make sure Pioneer doesn't put it in the end zone.
Again, 4 receivers to the left, to the right. Richards takes a snap, looking to his right, throws down the far side, and that just a little out of reach for Davis, and that will be a turnover on downs. Pioneer will have some good field position to start off their third drive.
It's kind of a nice throw here, Mark. Can't lie, it's a little too overthrown. That had a really nice arc to it, man. Just
it
right
was.
Right in the breadbasket. If the wide receivers had a little bit more, if he knew that was going to be a little bit overthrown, he sped up a little bit. That could have been a touchdown, Mark. So convenient there for Pioneer. He had 2 boys on him though, so wouldn't have caught the ball that easily. Good job there for Pioneer. No flags, no funny business. Right back here where we want it to be, like nothing ever happened. Still.
So that's where you hear him say, "Put a little bit more air on it, so
yes,
the receiver can run underneath it."
Exactly.
So Pioneer 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Highs back in shotgun formation. Handoff to Caceres as he will crash up the middle. He will get 3 yards, but it didn't look like there was much there. That'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Oh, they're gonna call. They're gonna call. Unfortunately, Connick and Pioneer here, man.
That's going to back him up 15 huge yards.
So one of the players just kind of roughing and pushing and shoving, getting out of the pile, and you cannot do that, man, especially if they're going to call it.
That can be a huge drive killer.
Yeah.
So that'll back him up 15 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 22, I believe, if I can do some quick math. It's all the way back to the 29-yard line. So now Pioneer has their work cut out for them on 2nd down. Highs goes under 7. Caceres, the deep back. Kowak, wide to the left. Highs rolling to his right, looking downfield, throws over the middle, and just batted away, trying to get to Kowak, and 2 DBs crashed on him, and kind of lucky that it fell to the turf there.
Yeah, real nice throw there from Highs, but really great coverage there from the DBs, just swarming in like bats out of you-know-where, just flying out of nowhere, no reserve.
Lots of white jerseys to the football there.
Yeah, no kidding.
That brings up 3rd and 22. Tedla in. They're going to put 3 receivers wide to the left. Shotgun formation. Caceres in the backfield with Highs. Highs takes it. Highs drops back, throws down the near side, and Callias just, it was thrown a little closer to the sideline than Callias could get to.
Yeah, man. Oh, it would have been such a nice throw. Kind of a similar thing that occurred with the last, with the 4th down on Monroe. Just real good. Get a little bit of oomph in the high air, rather, to the football, but just not enough. Just not the conversion that you were looking for, and now it's on the punt.
So Monroe's defense has come up big early on. Highs back to punt it away. 2 folks back deep as on the far side, number 6, who I don't have on my roster. As that is going to be down. They're going to mark that right at the 43-yard line. So Monroe, 7-0. They're going to take over at their own 43-yard line with 4:29 left to go here in the first. So the Pioneer defense did a good job to stop them last time. One big run, but they were able to shut them down and turn it over on downs. And need another great big stand by the defense here.
Yeah, man, and I mean, senior night is here. The lights have turned on. The sky has turned dark. It's now time for action. You want to like pretend to play football, or do you want to really play football? That's where you have to make a few big plays here. A 3-and-out would be huge, Mark, for Pioneer.
So Richards again in the backfield. Snavely to his left. He has 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Shotgun formation. In motion is Espinoza. Up the middle is Snavely. He'll get 2 before he's tackled by most of the defensive line.
And that's their job, man, on that play. That is their job. Even if he didn't have the football, it's got to be their job. Just tackle the man in the middle.
That is the same play that Espinoza scored on originally, but this time they went and handed it off up the middle to Snavely.
Yes. So here's the thing. It's not the outside linebacker's job to get the middle. No, that's what they're trying to ingrain in the minds of the players. No, if you are the O-line, the outside linebackers, your job is to get the stretch. You need to get the jet sweep, not the up man.
Again, man in motion, handoff to the near side, coming ahead with it, down to the 40-yard line, still on his feet, and he stepped out of bounds, as that is number 6 for Monroe, not on our roster. But
fast.
he had a he had a very good down to the 40-yard line, good run. That'll be 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line for Monroe with 3:41 left to go.
If he didn't step out, man, he had 51 blocking for him up there. So he could have had some space. So
Trying to tightrope there.
yeah, no kidding.
7-0 Monroe with the ball and the lead. They stay 4 receivers wide, to the left, 2 to the right. Richards has Snavely to his right. Again, man in motion. Espinoza is trying to get wide. Espinoza, he's able to get past the hash marks. He'll get out to the 35-yard line. That'll be a gain of 5.
Yeah, called the exact same play to the other side. You see number 51 there, the guard, pulling over, and this time got in front of his man to open a hole for him to get some more yards here. 5 yards on that play. He'll take him every single time.
As they will have it, they'll mark it with 2nd and 6. But still, good gain on first down.
Yeah, man. But then this is the point, like, if you keep getting, like, the guards pull, that's when you want to have linebackers start the blitz, right? But if the linebacker starts the blitz, then you can get beat on the jet sweep. So this is how they play their game, man. It seems like such a weird style of football, but it can definitely work.
Austin wide to the right-hand side. Hand off to Snavely up the middle from the shotgun formation as he will get back to the line of scrimmage. Not much more. They might give him a yard on that. I think that was, by the way, Loveland, tight end to the right-hand side. That seems like a good name for a tight end in this area.
That does. Interesting.
I'm positive no relation, but
Yeah,
still that's good. Good tight end name. Richards again has Snavely to his left. Austin split out wide to the left, to the right. Pioneer. Linebackers back 5 yards, and coming ahead with his Richards. Richards breaks a tackle as he'll have the first down all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Yeah, I mean,
There's a flag down there, though.
and Baldwin gets really outside here. And trying to get the spin move to go get the quarterback, but just getting too far. Got to close in the line of scrimmage because that's where the quarterback's going to be closest to you. He's not playing for where he is, but rather where they're going to be. It's a good coaching ability or a coaching moment there for the future for that young man. And good run there from the QB.
So looking for the signal from the official.
Yeah.
Pioneer hoping it's some kind of hold. Personal foul on Monroe, so 15-yarder going the other direction this time.
I didn't see anything, but I'll trust their judgment.
Indeed. So that's going to bring it all the way back to the 39-yard line. Now, it's going to be after, it was after they gained the first down. So it's still 1st and 10,
Right.
but it moves it back 15. So you're not that far beyond behind the sticks
Yep.
there. Richards again, Snavely to his left. Richards takes in shotgun formation, looking to his right, throwing it all the way down. And Davis, that was well over Davis's.
Yeah.
So that was a little bit of an overthrow. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
You kind of like playing like in Madden where you just like use a hot route your guy up to go just run like a post route. And it's like, all right, he'll be down there somewhere. You just yeet the ball to him, but wasn't there quite yet. Good job there from the D lineman to make sure he had to force that throw a little earlier than he probably would have wanted to anyway.
Well, now, and even sometimes, even if you don't hit that, that still has the safety step back.
Yeah.
And they know they've thrown it deep twice. There's a deep threat. You can't creep those safeties up. So it can still do what you want it to do.
It's it's just conditioning, man. You can't blitz them. You can't play them. You can't press them. You have to keep them out there, which allows the holes to be more open here on runs like this.
As handoff to the near side, number 6, as he'll break it down to the 30 before being taken down, as that was Napier on the tackle. So they're going to mark that right at the, it's not going to be at the 20-yard line. There is a player down.
I think I see a hold there as well.
Who number 6 is in some pain. I don't know if I don't know if he fell on the football. That can knock the wind out of you and feel horrible.
That can definitely happen. It's happened to me a few times.
So we'll hope he's all right as number 6 runs off.
Oh my gosh.
So
yeah, you're right. It kind of looked like a horse collar tackle on our second replay here.
Indeed.
So hopefully he's all right.
Let's take a look at
The official ruling here. Holding on the offense.
And holding on the offense is it looks like he grabbed. I think he grabbed the nameplate as opposed to getting underneath the pads, which is the horse collar. But that's going to back it up. A holding call will back it up to the 44-yard line. So, yeah, that huge run by number 6, and that will wipe that out. Now they're a bit behind the sticks, 2nd and 15 on that holding call.
Yeah, when you've been playing such, like, football here has been playing so good here. Monroe is playing like a well-oiled machine, but it's only still 0-7. And it's going to be penalties like this that are going to bite them.
High snap as handoff up the middle to Snavely. Not a lot of room there.
Seeing a lot of high snaps from Monroe. And then listen, when you have the snaps so high, you're going to have to be able – you have the guy like the jet going right at you. You're not going to have enough time to go put it in the jet's stomach. So he probably had to put it in the dive, and then the dive's immediately tackled because the Pioneer players are going to do what they're told to do, which is tackle the dive, or else you're not going to get, sleep tonight.
I am impressed that he actually got that handoff.
I am,
down.
yeah.
I don't know if the high snap was on purpose to let the jet sweep run past and then hand off, but
if it was, that would be crazy. I don't know.
As
Mark.
Richards back, Richards
know.
rolling to the right, Napier right on his tail. Richards throws and trying to get to Davis. That incomplete. As Edison over there in coverage, that's going to bring up 4th and 15 from the 44-yard line. They went for it from right around this area last drive.
Yeah, very solid coverage there from Edison and Callias, man. Just to be right there on the player, bringing up 4th down, exactly what you want to do. And here it comes. Let's see if Cerniglia can go make some action
Brendan
happen.
Bacon back to punt. Cerniglia back deep to receive. Now, Richards is one of the players between the line and the punter. But they do get it all the way back as Brendan Bacon will punt it out to the near side. We'll see where the officials end up marking that. No return. That's going to be marked right about they're keeping on walking right about the 26-yard line, it looks like. 1st and 10 from the 26, so Pioneers defense does their job. They keep it 7-0 with 40 seconds left to go here in the first. Couple penalties really putting an end to that Monroe drive.
Yeah, man. Such a momentum killer, especially after that run. Seeing that run and then telling that kid, yeah, you're going to punt this drive, that is going to have to at least affect the mental of the young men here for the Trojans.
Eyes under center, Callias in motion, handoff to Caceres. Caceres has room as he's blasting forward to the 40, to the 50, to the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, and tackled by Brendan Bacon as he gets them down right inside the 10. They're going to mark him at the 9-yard line.
Listen, dude.
Good job not giving up by Brendan Bacon.
Yeah, no kidding, man. An incredible tackle there. What a run from that young man. But I got to talk about the devastating downfield blocking of Cerniglia. You're going to see him right there. He had to let up just to make sure the ref didn't think he was holding and just rumbling and bumbling in such a shoestring tackle. Wow. This is a huge momentum shift in Pioneer's favor here, Mark. This is exactly why you keep fighting when it looks rough.
One of the reasons why the Lions are so good is because their wide receivers block
down
the field, and it's great to see Pioneer Cerniglia, a good defensive player, good offensive player.
And they've been doing that for 3 years. But St. Brown has been – you only start hearing from the commentators like this year and like the end of last year because they just established it as how they play ball.
Hayes takes it, hand off, and the ball's on the ground. Hayes dives on it as a handoff to Henley did not end up in the properly handed off.
Okay, listen, calm down, boys. Listen, all right, I get a little. For a guy who has to talk about football, I could hardly talk about football sometimes when I see some football plays. But you gotta calm down, all right? Listen, I know
Back to the 16-yard line. So that's going to be. We're going to hit into the intermission. So first quarter has ended. So it is 2nd and goal from the 16 as they switch to sides of the field. Let's talk about some of the sponsors of Pioneer Football. That includes gold sponsors, A-Plus Driving School, Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, SBK Orthodontics, Sotini Sub Shop, Tammy Simpson Realty, Tasty's Burgers and Texas Roadhouse. Silver sponsors are Community Auto Wash of Ann Arbor, Cottage Inn Pizza, Frazier's Pub, LaFontaine Buick and GMC of Ann Arbor, Little Caesars Pizza on Stadium Boulevard, Stadium Hardware and Varsity Ford. The bronze sponsors are Big George's Home Appliance Mart, Lewis Jewelers, Myers, and Play It Again Sports of Ann Arbor. So you're still in goal. It's only second down, so you don't have to go all the way for it. You just a really good job by Hayes to get back on that football too, because I'm sure everyone up here saw it seemed to sit there for forever.
I get the mental screenshot of that. It was a lot longer than I would have liked, but very lucky that Hayes jumped on the ball. So great awareness there. You could always tell when the quarterback knows that ball is out because he just felt something wrong with the exchange. So turn around, got exactly what he needed to get, which was the football from the grounds. We keep going here. Still second down, second and goal.
Kowak wide to the left, Serdiglia wide to the right. Caceres back in the backfield. Hayes under center. Hayes. Oh, Kowak in motion from the left to the right. Hayes takes it. Hands off to Caceres. Caceres breaks one tackle, but gets about a yard. He'll get down to about the 15-yard line. They'll bring up 3rd and 15.
Yeah. I like the motion there to kind of show that in that kind of in these scenarios they kind of run man coverage in down. Ooh, ow. Yeah. In that position. So being able to hopefully run like a man veer, like an inward slant, or an out route, have long pitch it, or rather Hayes rather pitch it to one of the wide receivers here. Would be surprised if that's what this play is.
Kowak, the lone receiver to the right, 3 receivers to the left. Shotgun formation. Caceres to Hayes left. Hayes throws down the far side. Kowak with a touchdown catch. Touchdown Pioneer. Beautiful pitch and catch. Hayes to Kowak. And Pioneer is an extra point away from tying this game.
I love this play, man. It's not trying to out-scheme him. They're trying to out-dog him.
Extra point is good, and it's 7-7.
Yes.
Had a little blip on our puck there as it completed charging. But I think hopefully we have enough to keep that going. There we go. Come on now.
Test. Oh, screen die.
Try and keep everything happy here. What is going on?
Test.
Okay, we're going to keep that right there. As 11:08 left to go here in the second, 7-7 is our score. Pioneer getting ready to kick off. As having some issues there. Kickoff as Nylander gets it all the way down. That's going to go right into the end zone.
We're live?
We are live.
Okay, sweet.
I don't have the greatest frame rate, so I'm going to want to unplug and replug at some point, but I think we are okay.
Okay, looks good here. All right.
So 11:08 left to go. Monroe takes over as they'll have it at the 20-yard line after that touchback.
Pioneer totally did not give up when I kind of made that little the statement that was like, you can't give up now, because that was kind of in my head. I was like, listen, sometimes when I see teams that happens to them, they give up, but they clearly didn't. So
yes,
the manifestation worked here clearly, and let's see if it works here in the second half.
Richards back again, number 6 in motion. Now he tries to cut up, and he doesn't get anything. Good to see him back there, but he'll lose a yard. So it looks like Napier on the tackle, as well as Knapp. That brings up 2nd and 11 from the 19. 10:36 left to go. So back up all greens over here, so that's good.
Sweet, yep.
Sorry, trying to do play-by-play and tech support
we'll do it
all at the
live.
same time. It's you get to wear many hats in a small organization.
No kidding.
Richards back, takes it. He fakes the handoff coming over the far side, and Napier takes him down at the 10-yard line.
Oh, brother, wishes he should have handed that football off. He had not one, not two, not four, but three football players right on his tail. Oh, my gosh, led by number 17 there, Baldwin.
Yeah, Baldwin right there,
Smoked
Napier
him.
got him. Yeah.
Yeah, if you expect the running back to take that, I'd be pretty mad at him. But hey, accidents do happen here. But right now, this accident's turned into like 3 and 14.
3 and 16 from the 14.
There it was.
As Pioneers defense has an excellent opportunity. Richards back, looking over to the near side, throws a long ball down, and they'll let that'll be incomplete over to Austin. 2 players, Henley right there, as well as Cerniglia.
Yeah, good coverage as well.
Yeah, great bracket
On that
coverage.
play.
As that would have had to been the perfect throw to get that to his receiver.
Yeah, no kidding. Had a lot of Pioneer football players.
So
right there.
4th and 16. So Pioneer looking to get some really good field position here.
No kidding.
That's Cerniglia back right around his own 44-yard line. As, again, Brendan Bacon puts his right foot into it. As that ball
Ooh, no. Whoa.
is
whoa.
taking them rolling back. Took a couple big Pioneer bounces. They're going to mark that right at the 27-yard line.
Wow, that is
So Pioneer with some amazing field position.
Yeah,
That's a net of 13.
Don't tell the NFL what just happened because they'll make that the touchback, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it ended up being a net of 13 yards. And a lot of things going on there, and it just took a weird roll back. But Pioneers' offense has great field position, and you really hope to try and cash in on this with 9:17 left to go.
Got to capitalize.
By the way, I do have to say, with a couple of people named Bacon, I'm excited about to take a little road trip. Excited to listen to John U. Bacon's new book, Gales of November, that just came out about the Edmund Fitzgerald. He always does good work. 3 receivers to the left, hand off. Caceres up the middle as he'll plow forward. They're going to mark him right at the 22 and a half yard line. Brought down back there by Reed.
A lot less intellectual, but I smoked bacon the other day, which is
You a little hickory on that, or what?
Applewood today. It's
good
Applewood
stuff.
today. It is.
That is tasty. 3 receivers to the left. Kowak the widest among them. Caceres on Hayes' left hip. Hayes throws his over as Kowak just trying to get it a little high. He had to jump up to get it in.
Listen,
Defender was right there.
I noticed what they. I think that Hayes probably read the stat sheet here because it's listing all these players as like 6'4", 6'2". 6'1". These guys are not 6'1". They're probably adding a few numbers onto the heights there, which is what you were supposed to. It's called the rule of 2. All right, you just add 2 inches to your real height. But if he was that real height, I think it would have been a completed catch there. But hey, he had the coverage. Looks like here. I bet he goes for it one more time.
Little has had some really good coverage thus far.
Oh yeah.
Now Hayes takes it, hands off. Caceres trying the near side and nothing doing as Collette right on top of him. That's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well-deserved pop-off there for number 8, Simmons.
Back to 2028.
On the tackle for Monroe.
So that's going to bring up 4th and 11, and Pioneer at this point, it was a 5-yard loss. So at this point, Pioneer is going to keep the offense on the field, even if you turn it over. This is not horrible field position to give Monroe. Keep Cerniglia to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Hayes, shotgun formation, rolling to the right. Hayes looking downfield. Hayes throws, and just off the fingertips of Kowak,
I love this play. The high school walk connection's clearly been working the past few weeks, and this week no differently. Just boots him outside here. I love this out route, super fast there, cutting outside, but just couldn't hold on to the football. It's so sad to see.
Davis over there as well, making it a little difficult.
Yeah,
for him.
exactly. Just everything else was there, man. But Davis is getting in the head there, getting in the way.
7:49 left to go here before halftime. 7-7 is the score. Pioneer gives it over to Monroe, but that at the 28-yard line, so not the end of the world there. Pioneer's defense has had a lot worse positions they've been in thus far.
Listen, bro. Don't talk to us about Selena, all right? Dang.
Even in this game, they've had some tougher positions.
Yeah, that's true as well.
Just trying to see, it's Richards back there, number 6 in motion. Hand off to Snavely. Snavely coming up out to the 40, dives forward around the 43-yard line. Snavely gets the first down. Big run right on the first down. So that brings up 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. 7:40 left to go and counting. It seems like Pioneers being really stout up the middle. It's those sides and kind of off to either side that's causing them issues.
Yeah, man. Just the gut coverage, great, but you got to contain the outside here.
And off to Snavely to the near side. Napier trying to get to him. Just couldn't bring him down. Snavely over the 50. He'll get down to the 48-yard line. That is going to bring up a second and about a yard and a half.
My gosh, here Snavely
is
like his best like Cam Scatabo like headbutting a wall impression, like right there, just getting like a missile, shooting out for like an extra 7 yards there on the jump.
Napier really an excellent opportunity, but just couldn't get him down.
Yeah.
They stay 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun formation for Richards. Richards hands off again to Snavely.
There it is.
Good job in the middle. Frost with first contact, but then Napier ends up on the tackle there. So good job by the defense. That brings up 3rd and 2. Now they stay 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. As trying to go forward is Richards. The ball's out.
We got it.
Go.
Wait, he's down.
He was down, but that was a recovery out there. Excellent work by Kirkland. As the ball came out, Kirkland able to fall on it. And that is a very happy, very large man.
Had to do the dance. You got to do it. I thought he could have. I didn't think he was down. I'm very confused. I would have wished he got up and started rumbling and bubbling to the end zone. But let's see. Is he touched? I guess.
And that just shows you that Kirkland is not only much more athletic than me, he also has a heck of a lot more rhythm.
Yeah, no kidding. but
it's not hard, though.
It's all the TikTok dance watching after class or even during class certainly helped that young man out.
3 to the left, 1 to the right. And timeout called by Pioneers. A late substitution coming in.
An O lineman, bud.
Yeah, it's not fun to try and block with just 4 linemen. So that's
no kidding.
So Pioneer's going to talk things over with 6:14. There's been a lot of yards, but not maybe as much scoring as the defense have really kind of stiffened up as they've gotten down towards the red zone.
Yeah, it's bend, don't break mentality, right? Listen, you can give up 99 yards against somebody, but if you give up no points against them, who really cares? I mean, I guess stats nerds like you and me maybe. But at the end of the day, if the score don't change, then you did your job.
Yep.
Keep doing your job on both sides of the field here, man. You got two very well-determined teams ready to fight. They're both feisty. That's what I like about both of these teams so far. They are really feisty. They both clearly want to win, and they're doing what it takes to get the win.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. That's Kowalk. I think it's Cerniglia widest to the left here.
Yeah.
Shotgun formation. Caceres to the left, and that's grabbed. Handoff to Caceres. Caceres trying up the middle. He'll gain out to the 50, so he'll gain 3 yards there, and that'll bring up 7 yards to go. 2nd and 7. So 2 turnovers. Pioneers' turnover didn't end up. No, Pioneers' first turnover did cost them 7.
Yeah.
So we'll see if Pioneer can cash in on this Monroe turnover. Callias in motion from the right now, going back to the left. Hand off to Caceres. Caceres going up the middle, tackled from behind by Reed, and you said the ball is out.
Yeah, Monroe got it.
So the fumble giveth, the fumble taketh away.
Nope, no kidding.
So let's take a look at the replay here.
Well, flip-flop snap, looks good. Looks good.
He was gotten from behind, and it looks like it did come out.
Came out as he was stumbling towards the ground. It's unfortunate, man. You can't play football without the football. And when you forget the football, that is when bad things can happen. Hopefully, the defense here of Bill Bellows' Mighty Boys out here can get the job done.
1st and 10 from the 48-yard line.
Uh-oh.
As Richards has it, trying to run forward out to the 45. He has the first down to about the 40-yard line. So a run by Richards, and that will bring up a first down for Monroe now on the Pioneer side of the 50. 5:20 left to go here before halftime, so time not an issue for Monroe. They stay 4 wide to the left, to the right. Snavely in the backfield. This looks like it's going to be a run as Baldwin gets to him. He throws it. That was down, incomplete, but Baldwin really was right in Richards' face there.
Yeah, I got a very scary throw there as well. But hey, when you can get so close to the quarterback in just a fast amount of time, every throw is going to be a scary one.
It almost one of the I think the tight end almost caught that.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Yeah.
Those are scary when you don't expect it, and all of a sudden everyone's a little further down the field.
Okay.
That brings up 2nd and 10 from the 40-yard line. Man in motion for the right to the left. That's number 6. Hand off to 6 as he's coming down the far side. He'll have 10 yards, or 5 yards, excuse me. Where are they going to mark him? They're going to mark him right about the 36-yard line. So that'll be a gain of 4. That brings up 3rd and 6. Yeah, again, this is probably 4-down territory for Monroe.
36.
So they may well run here.
Yeah. I bet that's what they do.
As taken back, looking to throw is Richards all the way down. And that one just a little short. Austin, I don't know if he ever looked back for it.
No, yeah, I mean, the deep ball really hasn't been there for Monroe, but it hasn't been thrown by Monroe. That clearly is for sure. Listen, they do like to throw the football in a particular manner, which is very far. I do appreciate that.
He has a good arm.
He does have a good arm. Yes, that is true. But at the same time, good job there from the Pioneer defense to make sure that ball.
4th and 6, offense still on the field as Richards throwing over the middle and almost. And it's better that he dropped it.
Yeah.
Almost intercepted by Henley, but you would actually lose yards there because it's 4th and 6.
Yes,
so
don't tell him that though. He's probably like,
I'm sure.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Imagine like one guy in the one of the backup center or something, or whoever's like, actually, did you know it's good that you dropped the ball? And I'm sure that's not what he wanted to hear, but it is good better that he dropped it. That is for true. I just remember because I did that a few times in 11th grade, and people were not happy.
That's where you go. I meant to do that. I meant to do
exactly,
that.
bro. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's easy. It's called,
I knew.
It's called football IQ, bro. Listen.
Yeah. I'm sure he knew. He just took it off the body. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, he didn't like you'll see some players who drop passes go like super mad, especially on defense. He didn't do that. He kind of did a little bit, but then maybe he realized, oh, it's okay. So, hey.
3 receivers to the left as you have Sir Nicola widest. Kowak, lone receiver to the right. Highs, shotgun formation, throws over to Kowak. Kowak has it. Have the first down out to the 50, down to the 40. It'll say 47-yard line.
Looks like it, and it looks like a pretty dang good catch and run here from Kowak. He's becoming a star very quickly, Mark. His catching here is finding the right seam, the right opening to get that extra yard, which is so beneficial here. Gaining the first down for the Purple Pride.
Again, Sir Nicola widest to the left, Tedla inside of him, and Callias inside of that. As Highs looking to his right now. Highs taken down as right on top of him was Cassiopo. That'll be a loss back to the 50-yard line.
Yep.
2nd and 13 for Pioneer. Boy, they got through that offensive line quick.
No kidding, man.
So they were on top of him near immediately. So now again, Cerniglia wide to the left. Just inside of him is Tedla. Highs under center. If that's Kowak on the far side. Highs fakes the handoff.
Yeah.
Pressure
He's
coming.
there.
Throws it as that's caught as Kalias trying to get forward. He'll get down to the 45-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and 7 for Pioneer.
I really like this play from Pioneer. He had Cerniglia out to the near side, but good to see that he did get Calais there early. Or my bad.
Calais.
Yeah, Calais earlier out there for the yardage gain here, making it a lot less of a mission to get to first down.
One receiver to left, 3 to the right, shotgun formation, and
Got
that's
him.
going to be a jump on Monroe. Offside, the initial call. We'll make sure that they weren't drawing offsides. But that's going to make it 3rd and 3. So all of a sudden, your playbook opens up a lot more. It'll take Pioneer. They'll get the ball set right at the 40-yard line. So 3rd and 3 from the 40. 2:33 left to go before halftime. One receiver to the left, 2 to the right. Caceres is to Highs right. Highs throws over as that's caught by Kowak. And that's going to be a first down to the 35-yard line. And that connection continues to pay dividends.
Yeah, man, I like this. Going through his progressions, finding Kowak right there, right where he needed to be, the double toe tap. Perfect catch. First down.
2 minutes, 18 seconds left to go. Pioneer still with plenty of time. You could still run, but you do need to be conscious.
Oh, yeah, true. Uh-oh.
Oh, illegal player downfield. That's going to back him up.
Ooh. It's too bad.
So that is going to bring Pioneer back from the original line of scrimmage at the 45. 3rd and 8. So 3rd and 8. Kalias, tight to line of scrimmage on the left-hand side. 3 receivers to the right. Highs takes it. Highs rolling to the right. Highs looking downfield. Throws it downfield. Looking for trying to get it over to Tedla and out of bounds. That's going to be incomplete. They'll bring up 4th and 8 with 2:11 left to go. Now you almost have way too much clock for Monroe to do something with it. And at this point, you're probably going to punt it. It depends.
I punt. Looks like that's what the formation is declaring.
There you go. Yep. So Highs back deep to punt. Back on the near side is number 6. On the far side, that is going to be Espinoza. Timeout called by Monroe. They want to talk things over. They'll have 1 timeout left here in the first half. As we will bring you the band at halftime. So we'll turn it over to the Pioneer Band. I'm assuming they're going to play a halftime show. It's the Spirit Band. We'll see.
What is a Spirit Band?
I don't know.
Okay, I guess it's just like a more British band.
I'm assuming, I should know this, but I'm assuming maybe that the full band has a concert they're playing somewhere.
Yeah, I assume that's what it would be.
And so it's
the small band. Could be the basketball
band. It's a smaller band, kind of like what you would have a pep band for basketball or something. So trying to see if it looked like it was more alumni or something, but it does not look like that.
Yeah.
So 4th and 8.
I wonder if they do fake punt here.
Highs back, standing at his own 41-yard line. Now they just have 1 man back deep. That's number 6 for Monroe. Highs takes it, puts the foot into it. as that will go and hit at the 10 and bounce into the end zone. Almost valiant attempt by Knox and Cerniglia to keep it out of the end zone, but they couldn't quite do it. They were racing down there with a great abandon.
One for the special teams highlight reel. Back, but man, this is not there. But that's okay. Still on the 20-yard line, nothing crazy. And we've seen the Pioneer defense put up mighty stops here so far, especially in the second quarter. Man, they've had a phenomenal job.
Absolutely.
So far.
They've really shut things down since that first drive by Monroe. Monroe's made some yards, but Pioneers definitely stiffened. So with 2:03 left to go, first and 10 from the 20-yard line. Richards back, shotgun formation. Snavely, I believe, to his left. And throwing, trying to get to the screen, trying to get it over to Espinoza, and that goes out. Lucky that was not a lateral. They would have lost yards on that. That brings up second and 10. One tick under 2 minutes left to go before halftime. They have stayed in this really kind of base formation on the offense. Shotgun, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right most of this time. Again, there's a throw as Henley trying to get to that number 6. He's knocked out right around the 25-yard line. Cerniglia on the tackle. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. .153. 1 minute, 53 seconds left to go here before halftime. Now they have 1 receiver to the left, 2 to the right, just as I was saying. Normally they're in 4 wide.
Yeah.
Now trips to the right, taken by Richards. Richards rolls to the right, throws there to Espinoza, and immediately Calais and Knapp right on top of him.
Yeah, man. You got to give the front 7 so much credit this second quarter. And I actually think I want to give credit to Carl Embry, a guy who I haven't mentioned his name a lot this season. Just the DC, one of the DCs and one of the defensive lineman coaches. Because clearly the D line playing, especially because remember what was the game against Huron with the second half of just getting gut run after gut run and just getting burn. Clearly, the next level has been given to the young men up front, and clearly it has shown the improvement.
So is that Knox back deep? I believe it is. Here comes the kick. Knox running up and hits right at the... They're going to let it roll onto the Pioneer side of the 50. That'll be at the 48-yard line. So you got 1 minute, 34 seconds left. Tie game 7-7 Pioneer. First and 10 from their own 48-yard line. How aggressive are you going to be here?
I'd go crazy. I would go crazy because I think that your defense is going crazy. I think your defense is doing exactly what they need to do. It's not pretty defense. They're not flying like bats out of heck towards the football because they don't need to be. What they're doing is they're tackling the player with the football, and they're getting there fast, and they're not making simple, stupid mistakes. So I think your defense, because they're doing so good, you should reward the offense. Let Highs cook it down the field. Let the Highs-Calais connection here. You can see, I think you got number 0. You can burn number 0. He's looking towards the sideline. I think you can go ahead and make a move right there around the 45-yard line because there's no one backfield there, Mark.
As Highs rolling to the right, looks downfield. Is it caught? It is a catch right down to the 42-yard line. And as it's Highs to Kowak, and that'll be right at the first down marker. So gain of 10, they'll move the chains.
I don't want to say I called it because I definitely didn't. But that play has been being made successfully. I've seen that play being called like 1,000 times. The boot out towards the side. Calais makes the cut out of bounds. Great catch.
Highs. Now he'll run. Highs down to the 40. He'll get caught from behind. That's going to be a gain of 2. He had a lot of green grass, but closed very quickly on him.
Oh, my gosh. Now you've got to hurry up.
1 minute, 5 seconds left to go as the clock is counting. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. Highs has it, but a whistle. And I don't know if everyone was set.
I think they're going to call number 12 here, not getting set quite all the way, even though he said that he was off the
Tedlow
line.
was running back. He had a long route to try and come back as he raced over. That is going to back him up 5. Stops the clock at 1 minute even. That's going to back it up to the 45-yard line. So that will be second down and 13 yards. They stay. Kowak wide to the left, 3 to the right. Hayes takes it looking to the right. Hayes now rolling to the left. Hayes trying to find room, throws it down for Kowak, and a long ball just out of Kowak's reach in double coverage, but Kowak had a step.
Yeah.
And that was, for being flushed out and on the run, that was a pretty darn good throw.
Yeah, no kid. Yeah, I was just going to say, that was a really long throw just right there.
He didn't really have a chance to get himself too set, so he threw on the run.
Yeah, I saw Caceres had a really good block on the outside, but just not enough to. I mean, listen, you're facing people like 3 times your size sometimes out there, man. So blocking as a running back is hard, but he does a good job of it too. Again, kind of like we're talking about the Lions, where like they just have people who aren't really known for blocking positions, not known for blocking, go out and practice and get really good at blocking. So hey, you gotta trust everybody here in the football field.
Hayes takes it, hands off to Caceres, and that. He'll gain maybe a yard. I think they're going to actually say, they're going to mark it that it looks like he lost 2 yards.
Yeah, man. I'm not sure. Now listen, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, but I don't like the play call there, man. You trust your guys so much. You've been trusting your defense. Why not go take a shot?
And probably maybe trying to catch him off guard as the clock is now counting down, 14-13. I don't know if they're going to have to snap this.
Looks like they're not.
You would think Monroe would maybe call timeout just to force them to snap it, but they're not going to. They'll go into halftime. So 7-7, good battles. The offensive has had some explosions, but the defenses on both sides have really let themselves be known. And it is a heck of a matchup so far.
Yeah, when this stuff happens, man, you got to see what they're going to cook inside the locker room. We can't go in that locker room, right? But the mid-game, halftime adjustments, we can see how incredible they are if you get a good halftime read. If you figure out what they're going to go to and you go to something else that's beating them, then this entire game, this entire dichotomy of the 7-7 defensive struggle, it can turn into an offensive destruction at any given notice.
And we've seen adjustments at halftime. That Huron game was a big
exactly.
one. So we will take a moment, and looks like a band is heading out. Spirit band's heading out on the field. So I'm going to play a quick message from the MHSA, and we'll be right over to the band, and then we'll be back and talk about that first half.
Health concerns in high school sports go beyond physical injuries. The mental well-being of our young people is a hotter topic than ever before. The Michigan High School Athletic Association website has resources to help adults and students recognize potential problems and deal with them in a positive way. You can learn more about these mental health resources on the Health and Safety page of the MHSAA website. A message from the MHSAA promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
As the Spirit Band heads out onto the field, you can hear the murmur of the students there having some fun. Good student section here. I do follow the band on Facebook, and I like a lot of their events. I should know what event is happening that they're not here, but the full band isn't here, but that is my bad. So we'll turn it over, and I'll let the band do their thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fall Break. Returning for the first time since 2020, the Pioneers
Spirit Band. Tonight, we are all about the energy, the excitement, and the good times singing karaoke. From pep rallies to playlists, these are the songs that make you move, sing, and smile. The Pioneer Spirit Band, under the direction of Mr. Elliot Pollock and Mr. Henry Blackson Picard, proudly present a show that's all about positivity and fun. Good vibes only, karaoke edition. We're kicking off our karaoke night with a true party classic. Originally released in 1969 by Blue Chanel, Hey Baby became an instant hit with its catchy melody and unforgettable chorus. Let's hear you sing loud for Hey Baby. Next up, on our karaoke setlist, we jump ahead nearly 5 decades to the 2010s with this modern anthem of pure celebration. From the Black Eyed Peas, I Got a Feeling became one of the biggest hits of the 21st century, a song that defined every Pioneer Friday night, graduation, and summer playlist for a generation. We got a feeling this one's going to be a good night to sing. Here's I Got a Feeling. And finally, the small but mighty Pioneer Spirit Band closes this set off with a crowd favorite that takes us to the dance floor in honor of the senior class that survived Y2K. This matchup of heaven and every time we touch brings together the emotional power of high energy 2006 hockey. To close out tonight, the Pioneer Spirit Band plays the Mission Marching Band's rendition of Heaven and Every Time We Touch. Let's give it up for the Pioneer Spirit Band. The Pioneer Spirit Band would like to thank the parents of the Pioneer Band Association for their support of tonight's halftime show and the students who have volunteered to fill holiday with music. Thank you so much for listening. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we'll
They're still only like $300.
As we are back here, appreciate the Spirit Band. As we'll play a few messages from the MHSA coming up. But any other thoughts about that first half?
Nothing really. Just nothing really. They haven't said all right, man. You just gotta take it as a learning. Listen, mistakes are mistakes if you learn from them, they're called investments. And in all honesty, I don't really think we made that many mistakes that past game, minus the fumble or whatever. At the end of the day, you just keep competing. You got to just keep competing. You wanna get to the top of the mountain. You wanna go 5-4. You just have to compete. You compete this half, I think you win. Because I think your defense is playing super good.
Yeah.
I think your offense is playing marginally better than Monroe is. All you got to do is just maintain the positive momentum to definitely establish in the second quarter, get more positive momentum. We know how fast exponential growth can grow.
Yeah.
So just keep going.
And again, we talked about how similar these teams were at the Open, and it's 7-7 right at halftime.
Exactly, yeah.
So we'll see what happens in the second half. We'll see what adjustments can be made. Let's turn it over to a few messages from the MHSAA. Then we'll come back with your second half action.
Where can you find good information on all kinds of topics related to the well-being of our student athletes? Check out the health and safety page of the MHSAA website. Learn about multi-sport participation, heat and hydration, cardiovascular resources, as well as insurance benefits available for our students. It's all on the health and safety page of MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
You're hearing it. The message is getting through to parents. Multi-sport athletes get injured less. Multi-sport athletes become better in their primary sport in the long run. And even though it's not why we play our games, multi-sport athletes are now getting recruited more than specialized athletes. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
You have to wonder sometimes how folks in the stands, so far removed from the action and who have probably never had any training, actually think they can see the play and apply the rules better than the officials assigned to a game. If you're that good, please register immediately at MHSAA.com. We need more officials on the playing surface and fewer in the stands. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Think of a high school game as a 4-lane highway. Coaches, players, officials, and spectators, each with their own lane. Sportsmanship depends on everyone not crossing over the line. Fans keep it between the lines when they cheer positively for their team. So don't cause an accident. Stay in your lane and let the coaches, players, and officials do their jobs. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan Power Ratings will be used this year in soccer, basketball, and boys lacrosse to seed the district tournament in those sports, and you can follow along. Visit your school's page on the MHSAA website to see how your team is faring, and you can look at statewide lists as well. And if you see your team is missing a score, submit it. Learn more about the Michigan Power Rankings at MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Have we gotten to the point where at some high school game that an official has finally had enough from coaches, players, and adults, pulls off the whistle, and offers it to you? Let's hope not. There's no way you could do a better job. It's on everyone to promote good sportsmanship. So before you blurt something out about that next close call, consider this. Without the officials, nobody wins. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Maybe you've seen the videos of the specialized sports parent support group, or the kid holding a press conference to announce his retirement from sports. The problem is, they'd be really funny if there wasn't a lot of truth there. Multi-sport participation provides a healthier experience and lifestyle for kids and families. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Sportsmanship is still relevant in school sports. Good sportsmanship should be a given at our games. It's one of the primary reasons we have school sports to begin with, to help today's young people become tomorrow's community leaders. You can learn more about sportsmanship and download a full kit of sportsmanship ideas from the MHSAA website at MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Health concerns in high school sports go beyond physical injuries. The mental well-being of our young people is a hotter topic than ever before. The Michigan High School Athletic Association website has resources to help adults and students recognize potential problems and deal with them in a positive way. You can learn more about these mental health resources on the Health and Safety page of the MHSAA website. A message from the MHSAA, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Why do high school sports really exist? For 99% of the participants, it's the biggest stage they will ever play on, and it provides the most educational value, teaching sportsmanship, ethics, integrity, hard work, and teamwork. It's about playing with local friends against local rivals and creating lifetime relationships. They build community spirit, and they're worthy of your continued support. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Let's talk about the Pioneer sponsors, those gold sponsors: A-Plus Driving School, Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, SBK Orthodontics, Satani's Sub Shop, Tammy Simpson Realty, Tasty's Burgers, and Texas Roadhouse. Silver sponsors include Community Auto Wash of Ann Arbor, Cottage Inn Pizza, Fraser's Pub, LaFontaine Buick and GMC of Ann Arbor, Little Caesars Pizza on Stadium Boulevard, Stadium Hardware, and Varsity Ford. Bronze sponsors include Big George's Home Appliance Mart, Lewis Jewelers, Meyer, and Play It Again Sports. Well, here is a score for you from M Live. Dude. Oh, it just went away on me. I'll have to find it again. Here it is. So at M Live, this gentleman, Eric Ingalls, is at Celine, and at halftime, it's Harper Woods 21, Celine 10.
That would be huge, dude. That would be huge. Celine number 3 ranked school in the state.
And I don't know, did you see Harper Woods on that top 10
I
list
did not,
you're looking
brother.
for? And that's at Saline, too. So that's a very interesting. Other scores: Onstead 14, Hillsdale nothing, Ida 42, Dundee 14, Hudson 18, Clinton 8, and Madison 44, Blissfield 7. So some interesting scores, especially that Saline score. I didn't think they would lose until, well, maybe
Harper
not
Woods?
at all.
Harper Woods, right?
Harper Woods.
They're actually the number 1 ranked team in D4.
Okay,
I
so
just looked
the
up
number
right
1
now.
team,
Yeah,
D4.
with like
Gotcha.
over teams like Divine Child and Big Rapids, so and Chelsea.
Nylander ready to kick this one away. Back deep, number 6 on the near side, or on the far side, excuse me. And Espinoza on the far side. That's going to be number 6 who catches it. And he drops the ball. The ball is loose. That is grabbed. I believe Snavely ended up getting it. If he was able to hang on to it, is he?
Looks like that the Monroe does have the football here. I was going to mention it earlier. I forgot because I just want to say something dumb, but I forget. Does Monroe do like the silly Statue of Liberty stuff? But they do it. Unfortunately, maybe they shouldn't have because there was a fumble. But if anything, it did kind of advance the ball a little bit further down the field. So good job to them,
I
I
was
guess.
confused. I thought because he stood there, I'm like, was that a fair catch? What?
No. So the idea is that you catch the ball and you turn around, and you have people run around. But whenever you do it in practice, you give it to somebody. But what I always see in games, whenever I was on kickoff return, is the guy just like pretends to give it and just runs and gets to like the 20-yard where he would have gone to anyway. So to me, it's just a waste of time.
Richards back in the backfield. Snavely to his left. Again, in motion is Espinoza, but that's probably a false start. It is. That's going to back him up. So instead of 1st and 10 from the 12, that's going to be 1st and 15 from the 7.
Well, good start here for Pioneer, that's for sure.
You just keeping the focus on. It's got to make you itch a little bit if you're the quarterback. And you have that end zone that close back behind you.
Yeah, you don't want to pull any fast ones on you by the defense.
As throwing it out and incomplete pass. Trying to get it over to Loveland right at about the 18-yard line, but that pass incomplete. That brings up 2nd and 15 from the 7 as Monroe pinned back, and they immediately went for the pass. Now you wonder if they're going to run it here, try and see if they can break a big run open.
I bet they do. They've been calling a lot of these like kind of really quick passes on early downs. At least they did in the second quarter. And much to not a lot of avail, I would have thought they would have probably went back to the old established late run like they kind of did in the first quarter. But, hey, I think it's a pass again.
Richards taking the run, and he is tackled immediately. He'll get maybe half a yard. It looks like Napier maybe at the bottom of the pile got to him first.
Yeah, good thing I wasn't on the football field because I just said it looks like a pass to me, and then the QB immediately just keeps it. But, hey, man, dude, listen. Bellers and Embry, they have the defensive line on lock. Listen, you 4 men up there, you must go A gap, B gap every single time.
3rd and 14. As shotgun formation for Richards. Again, 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. He has Snavely in the backfield with him. Richards looking to throw. Richards throws down the middle of the field.
Wow.
And caught right at the first down marker. Is that Espinoza? It is Espinoza. Good coverage there by Edison, but just a great catch by Espinoza.
Was that the first?
That's going to move the chains.
Was that the first completed pass from Monroe?
I think they completed something before. Now, I don't remember if it got wiped out by a penalty.
Yeah.
I swear they have to.
They had to,
yeah,
because they've been throwing a lot this game.
Yeah, it hasn't been all run.
In their base.
Indeed, to the left, to the right, shotgun formation. Richards has it. Pioneers showing linebacker blitz up the middle. Then they back out. Tackle. As good job getting them from behind. Handoff, and it gets back to line of scrimmage.
Interesting defensive adjustment here. It seems like Pioneer has transitioned to a 3-4 when they were in a 4-3 earlier. They have a 3-4 now. They're moving number 71 off the field. Oh, well, maybe they're not. Oh, yep, they are. Switching him with 70. And as I say this, looks like they're going back into the 4-4. So maybe it was just for one play. But I guess in theory that means if you only go into 4 or 3-4, that means you're trusting your ability to get the gut run and you want to get the outside more.
Moves Snavely to his right-hand side, 3 to the right. Now Richards is going to try and run as he goes outside. He'll get past the 30. They're going to mark him right at the 31-yard line. As Edison on the tackle, that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. So big time down here for the Pioneer defense to try and get off the field.
This is a huge make or break down right here, Mark.
And it's tough when you have a quarterback who can run as efficiently as Richards. It means you basically have 2 runners in the backfield.
Yeah.
Now they go back. Austin widest to the left, to the right for the wide receivers. Shotgun formation. As that's taken, Richards on the direct snap. On the run, he has it out to the 50, down to the 40, down to the 30. Tackled from behind by Callias, but not before a big-time gain all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Man, the right tackle had an insane block here right there. Boom! Oh, my gosh, poor Craig Newman got knocked down, and rumbling and bowling is number 13 here for Monroe, and thank gosh for Callias to get there. And, yeah, you mentioned, this guy's got some wheels too, man, and I think, listen, the one part about the triple option is the quarterback. People always kind of forget that part. I mean, kind of like, in the NFL you don't, but, always it's always you gotta watch for the pitch or the jet, but it really is the quarterback who they give the ball to him every play for a reason because they trust this man.
Richards hands off. Snavely trying to go up the middle as good tackle out there. That was Westfall on the tackle. They're going to mark it down right at the 18-yard line. So that's going to be a gain of 2. So bring up 2nd down. This is where the defense needs to stiffen and keep them out of the end zone. You don't want to give up a touchdown on the first drive of the second half. That's a bit of a tone setter. So they'll mark it for a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 18-yard line. Or excuse me, the 23-yard line. My bad. Now man in motion as they hand off to Espinoza. Espinoza trying the far side. Nothing doing. He'll lose it back to the 25-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd and 11.
That's how you do it, man.
So that was a good job by the defense to track him down. It looks like 3rd and 11. Oh, where the linemen are standing. Now they'll move the football up. There we go.
All right.
They're trying to trick me with the football back 2 additional yards. I'm looking at the officials saying, well, they're standing there. All right. 3rd and 11. Big down here. Although, again, inside of here, unless they go for a field goal, Monroe's probably in 4-down territory. They have 2 receivers stacked to left, 2 to the right. Richards has it. Richards is going to run as he will get taken down. He is short on that as they're going to mark him right about. That'll be the 17-yard line. Needed to get to the 15, so that's going to bring up 4th down. Now you assume the offense is going to go for it. 4th and about 3 yards.
I was like, man coverage here, Mark.
As Richards has it. Richards looking to throw. Pressure coming, and now he'll run as he won't get it. He's taken down. Beautiful job. Back over there as Newman and Napier with a beautiful job as, again, dangerous runner Richards. He gets out on the side, and it looks like he's going to get that first down, but what a great resilient defense there.
Yeah, no, King. Darian Davis maybe have had an opportunity because I saw he kind of beat his man in the he had a good man beater route. He kind of had him for like a 5-yard slant. But, again, it's hard to know his 5-yard slants when you got people in your face. You're going to run away from them, man. So, listen, football, it's not just about, like, one person connecting with one person. It's about 11 people connecting with their assignment, right? And on defense, we did our assignment. And it makes it impossible for the offense to do theirs.
1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Shotgun formation. Heis hands it off. Caceres trying to crash up the middle as he will get out to the 24-yard line. That is going to be a 5-yard gain. Good pickup on first down. So I believe the entire defensive line in on that tackle.
Yeah, bulk of the Monroe defense. That's what it was called.
5 minutes and 52 seconds left to go here in the third. 7-7 is our score. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. And off up the middle with some room. And Caceres is going to get right to the 28-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd and 1. Now, this one is going to be interesting because everyone's going to assume it's going to be a run here.
Yeah.
Up the middle. So do you second guess and throw a screen to a wide receiver?
Yeah, I saw a bubble screen kind of being shown to the near side. Maybe they do that. I kind of do expect a Caceres run here though, Mark.
As that is the run. Caceres, he's forward for the first down.
Yeah.
He'll get out to the 32-yard line, and that's when the running game is working. When everybody knows you're going to run and you still impose your will.
Yes, dude.
That is the offensive lineman doing yeoman's work.
Run officially established. That's what you have to do. When you establish run, when you know that, listen, football, I remember last year we said that it was a game about deception, about lying to your opponent. But sometimes it's about being very honest. We're going to run set. We're going to run it. Ready, set.
Calais comes tight to line of scrimmage. Hand off is Caceres. Gets out to about the 30. They'll mark it back at the 36-yard line. But again, good gain of 5 on first down.
Yeah, I really like this. I like the gut runs like this because now I like play action shot as well. It's still a tied game here, Mark, even though you have one down here to play with. So what you can do a play action shot, or maybe you can do that boot out play to Calais, again like you've done in the past, or Kolwak rather.
And in motion, Highs under center. He hands off to Caceres, the deep back, and he has the first down right to the marker at the 41-yard line. And this running game is really humming now. And it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 41. Again, this is a great time to impose your will, take some time off the clock, and really try and wear out this defense.
Iron.
Kowak wide to the left, one receiver wide to the right, 2 tight ends come tight to the line of scrimmage on the left-hand side. Cerniglia in motion from the right to the left. Hand off to Cerniglia. He's trying the near side. He'll get to the 40, out to the 45 before he's run out of bounds. They're going to mark him right at the 46-yard line. So that's going to be another gain of 5.
Yeah, man.
On a wide receiver sweep.
Love the blocking, especially from Caceres right there.
Yes.
When they move him over. Again, having players as a block for you, man, letting you work for them, they're going to work for you. It's so essential.
2nd and 5 here on a 7-7 game. 3:38 left to go in the third. 2nd and 5 for Pioneer. Calais comes tight. Again, Highs under center. Fakes the handoff. Rolls to the right.
Yep,
Pressure coming. Highs throws down. And did he catch it?
It's out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Incomplete pass. That'll bring up 3rd and 5. Kowak was on a comeback pass and almost got it, but couldn't get it before he went out of bounds.
Yeah, they're doing that same play they often do when they have him go out, but he did it kind of like a comeback route instead, and then it just was a little too far away, unfortunate. Good catch, though. And slide for good measure. Reminds me about a baseball slide. I will now check the score.
Indeed, yeah, that baseball game's going on. One receiver to right, that is
nothing.
Kowak, 3 to the right. Highs looks over, so Kowak to the left, 3 to the right. Cerniglia widest among them. Caceres the back in the backfield, shotgun formation. Now they put Calais in motion. Highs takes the snap. Throws quickly over to Kowak. Kowak coming up the near side as he gets a couple additional yards all the way down to the 37-yard line. First down for Pioneer.
Love the second effort here, man, from Kowak. First catch, first tackle, nope. Gonna go over there. Had to be brought down by a second man.
Loveland had to push him out.
Yeah.
That was a good broken tackle. Good hard running by a wide receiver. 1st and 10 from the Monroe 37. Kowalki again, wide to the left-hand side. Cerniglia wide to the right. Tedla in the slot to the right. Shotgun formation. Hayes takes it, hands off to Caceres. Caceres stumbles but continues to go forward as he'll get 3 yards down to the 35-yard line. As he tripped a little bit out of the handoff, but managed to get his feet underneath him. 2nd and 8. I think that's the first run that hasn't been for almost 5 yards in the last couple. Brendan Bacon on that tackle. Now 5 wide, 2 to the left, 3 to the right. Hayes alone in the backfield. Hands off to Henley. Henley trying to sweep to the far side. Henley gets down, almost to the 30 as he's taken down right at the 33-yard line. So that should bring up 3rd and 4 for Pioneer.
A lot of subs coming out for Pioneer.
So Tedla and Henley coming to the sideline. 3 receivers. Now Cerniglia widest to the left. He's off the line of scrimmage. Just inside of him, he's stacked with Kowak. So 3 receivers to the left. Shotgun formation. Linebackers 5 yards back. Oh, a throw as he skips it over to Cerniglia.
No
Cerniglia
way.
throws it, and it fumble, but does he recover it? No, incomplete.
No way. No, dude, you cannot call it incomplete. He had the football in his hand. He just happened to drop it, Mark. He dropped the football. It was fumbled on the. Oh, no.
As that was Kyle Hayes on that, and boy, it did look like he had it dropped and recovered the fumble. Let's take a look at the replay. As it went through his hands.
He did not make a football move. Yeah.
It looked like he had it, and just it slipped through.
It did. The time stood still for a little bit there, and who could blame time because of the goofiness of the play? Was it a purposely backward pass, like a bounce pass that Russell Westbrook would throw or something?
It was well skipped. I mean, he caught it. So 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Hayes takes it, quick throw, and trying to get it over to Tedla, and incomplete. That's going to turn it over to Monroe. Well, they managed to take it from their own side of the field, drive it down. So they flipped the field on Monroe. Monroe will have it 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line, but boy, what could have been? What could have been?
Costly. But you know what? That's all right. Hey, man, you trust the defense. I trust the defense. I don't know about you, but this defense playing good. So it might take them some time to get off the field, though, but they'll get off the field without that points.
I wonder, and this is just a supposition, I wonder if the receiver there was just thinking about that end zone and just didn't secure the ball.
No,
before.
you're wondering correctly, 100%. He's thinking about spiking it. He's thinking about doing dances with it. He's thinking about the fumble where he did the dance. Yeah, it's emotion gets you 100%.
As Richards trying the far side on a quarterback run, he'll be taken down.
Fumble
But
again, Mark.
Fumble down on the ground as he got 9 yards, but we'll see.
Come on.
Hoping for the Pioneer signal. No signals. That's going to be in Monroe. I think they got the first down on the yardage on the fumble. Where are they going to mark this? They're going to mark it right at the first down marker. Now they're going to bring it back to the 44. So that's going to be a first down for Monroe. Again, another untraditional way to get the first down. But
yeah, by any means necessary, Mark.
Indeed. We don't want to see a holy roller here.
Yeah, no kidding.
As 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line, 1 minute 35 seconds left to go in the third. 7-7 is the score. Richards in shotgun formation, man in motion. They fake that handoff. Snavely going up the middle. He'll get to the 50, and they'll mark him there as that's a gain of 6 on first down. That's going to bring up 2nd and 4. So Monroe very effective on the first down runs as well here on this drive. 1 minute, 5 seconds left to go before the end of the quarter.
Yeah.
In a fast-moving third quarter.
No kidding, man.
Monroe comes to the line. Davis wide to the near side. Number 6 in the slot. Austin wide to the far side. Now they put a man in motion, hand off to Snavely. Snavely up the middle, and Napier takes him down right at the 49-yard line. Did I see a flag
You
thrown?
did.
So we'll see what that flag is for. It was a good stop. That would have brought up 3rd and 3. Did I see that right? Was that face mask? So that's going to be a first down.
Oh, looks like it.
Yeah, it looked like I think he made the face mask motion. So that's a 15-yard penalty. That's going to be all the way down inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. So big 15-yard penalty on the Pioneer defense, and that's going to put Monroe on the good position. 1st and 10 from the 34. They're in their base, 2 wide to left, 2 wide to the right. Shotgun formation for Richards. Richards has it. He'll run it himself over to the far side. Richards, as he'll get all the way out to the 27-yard line. That's going to bring up 2nd and 3. Newman on the tackle.
These QB powers are getting kind of silly, man. I feel like you should not be getting that much yards off just what seemingly like the QB pulling towards like the D gap or something.
Yeah.
Like it feels very awkward. Well, uh-oh.
So Monroe takes a timeout with 2nd and 3.
As rain has fallen on the Coliseum as Kyogre appears with a drizzle here for good measure. And all the students decide, you know what? I'll watch it on Arbor Broadcasting at home.
It wasn't supposed to rain this evening, but
Looks like it stopped raining.
yeah,
I guess it's over.
it had it for a half moment there.
Yeah. Everyone turn around. Wait, come back.
It is a 7-7 game. It's but boy, the student section did leave in droves there.
I know. Oh my gosh, no kidding. As we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, it's football time. Your 4s would go up if this was a random bar, alumni bar for U of M, but it's a slog here, man. It's 7-7. It's a gutsy football game. You've seen 2 big plays basically be the only scoring plays, with a 3rd play that could have been a scoring play also be quite large.
Yeah.
That was called back.
Lots of movement between the 20s, and then things tighten up inside that red zone big time in this game.
Exactly.
Speaking of which, Monroe trying to get into that red zone as it's going to be a run as Richards past the 20. He has a first down to the 19-yard line, so Monroe gets into the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19 with 11:55 left to go.
This dude Richards gotta be so happy. It's like he can tell all his friends, man, I ran for 200 yards yesterday. They're like, how'd you do it? Well, I ran off the left tackle and
It's
got
been
5
very
yards
successful.
every time. Dude, it's been very successful.
Very
They
successful.
should just do it again right here.
Richards has
Told
it.
ya.
He'll roll to the right-hand side. Now he cuts up. Taken down by a host of tacklers. He'll be taken down at the 21-yard line. That'll be a loss of 2. Westfall on the tackle for Pioneer. That makes it 2nd and 12. They get knocked out of the red zone. And again, we're hoping the Pioneer defense can again come up big in the red zone. With Seattle with a run up on Detroit at this moment in time.
Great.
Top of the 3rd, 1-0 Seattle. Hopefully Detroit can have a big comeback. So timeout. Let's quickly talk about the sponsors one more time. Gold sponsors for Pioneer Varsity Football. A-plus Driving School. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. SBK Orthodontics. Satani Sub Shop. Tammy Simpson Realty. Tasty's Burgers and Texas Roadhouse. Silver sponsors include Community Auto Wash of Ann Arbor, Cottage and Pizza, Frazier's Pub, LaFontaine Buick and GMC of Ann Arbor, Little Caesars Pizza on Stadium, Stadium Hardware, and Varsity Ford. We'll talk about those bronze sponsors next. But first, Monroe, Richards takes it. Richards throwing, and that is caught as down to the 1-yard line. That was number 6 with that catch. Newman on the tackle as well as Cerniglia. But 1 yard to go. First and goal from the 1 here for Monroe. And with their running game, you don't want to say it's a done deal, but it's going to be difficult on the Pioneer defense. Richards goes under center as they do a tush push, but flag. That might back him up 5 yards. That's going to be a false start. That's going to make it first and goal from the 5-yard line, or from the 6-yard line. Can do basic math. That's less than the number of fingers I have. So the Pioneer defense will appreciate that, giving them a little bit more room to try and stop this team as they went for the tush push there.
Yeah, get him out of tush push. Get him out of position.
Indeed.
Yeah, range.
Now Richards, shotgun formation. He's going to run to the left-hand side, tripped up a little bit, but he has it, and he'll go in for the touchdown as Monroe goes up by a score of 13-7. Extra point pending. There is a flag down there.
Yeah. Hey, listen, man, it's the old Richards classic, just gut versus a stretch run up the left side.
So the touchdown is good. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Monroe. So I don't know if they're going to do that on the extra point.
Looks like it'll be on the kickoff. That's the point.
Yeah, it's going to be on the kickoff.
We couldn't dare fiddle with the beauty that is the swinging axis here. No. We can't.
Griffin ready to kick this away as they get everyone in motion, and now they get lined up.
You can't let them score because then this happens.
As again, a tough snap. A snap ended up down and good, but they had to get that snap really quickly up. And a couple Pioneer players down on the field. Is that Cerniglia who is down? Trying to see. It's one of the people with pink sleeves. So you don't want to see any of these Pioneer players injured as a Pioneer player being looked at.
Not Cerniglia. He's out there on the field.
See if we can get a number. But more importantly, the trainers are going to work on him.
Yeah. No matter what number he is.
We just don't want to see any of these young folk injured. So we do take a look as the trainer comes out. I do want to give those bronze sponsors. That's Big George's Home Appliance Mart, Lewis Jewelers, Meyer, and Play It Again at Sports. Please help support those who help support the team. As again, we want to thank the trainers here, trying to keep all these amazing athletes healthy and deal with all the bumps, bruises, and issues of a football game.
Unsung heroes, man. They get to know you by name, get to know them by name.
And that is Napier, who has had a whale of a game.
Oh, yeah.
We hope he's all right, but he cannot put any pressure on looks like his left leg. So that's not going to help. Hopefully he gets healthy. Most importantly, we want him to be healthy as soon as possible, so hopefully it's nothing serious. But he's being helped off the field. 14-7, Monroe taking the lead here in the fourth with 10:41 left to go. You still have plenty of time. You don't have to score on this drive for Pioneer. But you don't want to give Monroe too many chances to get too far ahead.
Yeah, that is for sure. You got to score here, I think. Set the tone. That was kind of the first real drive for Monroe that they won off of just out footballing you. Wasn't no goofy play. It wasn't no silliness. It was out footballing. Now you got to go out there and you have to go, again, pedal to the metal. You have to go get some runs. You got to make sure 11 people doing their assignments. Assignment first football, you can still win the game.
Cerniglia back on the near side, back deep, Knox back deep on the far side. Griffin with the right foot into it as that kick grabbed by Knox. Knox out to the 40. Knox over to the 50. Knox is down past the 50, right on the blockades. They're going to mark him right at the 46-yard line. So fantastic return by Knox. And the Pioneer offense has some very good field position to try and get this game tied up.
No kidding. Great field position here. Exactly what the offensive coordinator is going to want to see. Opens up his playbook real good. You can go ahead and establish a run here again with Caceres, which does happen to be so good for you. But I bet you take a shot. I bet you take a shot early. But my bets have been off this game. I can't tell. I can't say they haven't been. I feel like, listen, you got Caceres right there on the left-hand side, Mark. 100% feel like this could just be a stretch run, but don't doubt I hear.
Cerniglia in motion as they fake the handoff to him. Caceres up the middle as he gets down past the 40, down to the 38-yard line, ended up bouncing down there off of Brendan Bacon.
Took a big hit.
It's not a small man to knock Caceres back.
Yeah, no kidding.
He runs with authority.
Exactly.
And that brings up 2nd and 2. So talking about taking a shot, this would be a good opportunity. Do you just run and pick up the first down, or do you try and take a shot?
I don't know. That's why I'm not being called. That's why they don't. That's why I talk about the play after they happen and not make the play before they happen.
As Tedla in motion, Highs
Yep.
back, he'll throw it as that's caught by Caceres. Down to the 15-yard line.
There's
First
a shot.
down for Pioneer. They'll mark it about the 15.5-yard line there.
We don't often call Caceres' name on really deep passes, but hey, he's a football player too. He's got 2 hands. God gave him for a reason. Boom, catch the ball, fall down. Perfect catch from him.
So good gain by Pioneer. 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. 9:40 left to go. Love to get this tied right back up. 2 receivers to the left. Cerniglia, the lone receiver to the right. As throw, wide receiver screen, as that will get about a yard on it. Throw to Tedla on the far side. So 2nd and 9 from the 15-yard line. It stretches out the defense, even if you don't get a lot out there. It makes it so everyone can't get tucked in the middle. Cerniglia wide to the right. Tedla in the slot to the right. Kowak wide to the left. Shotgun formation. Hayes has Caceres to his right. 2 down linemen showing blitz from the far side. Cerniglia in motion. Now he heads back to the right. Hand off to Caceres as he has a hole. He'll pound past. He'll mark him right to the 11-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4 for Pioneer.
Bro, Henry Westfall was blocking his butt off on that play. He completely pancaked one person, ran over to the middle linebacker, tried to pancake him. I feel like would have pancaked someone else if it wasn't for the whole fact that the football play ends at the whistle.
2 receiver to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun formation. DBs are about 10 yards off on the far side. So you got a little room if you have a quick comeback pass.
Oh, yeah.
Hayes, Caceres to his left. Throw, and that's what it is to Kowak. He takes it, and he'll be out right at the 8-yard line, it looks like.
Yeah.
I'm going to mark him right, or sorry, the 2-yard line, forgive me.
Dave, you called your shot like Babe Ruth there. Looks like it'd be a comeback route, and just like that, hey, we've seen this play so many times here with just a quick slam, and it feels like to me that we see it for a reason. I mean, because it connects. It should have been a touchdown there, too, if he had more room to run. So, Caceres, I know he's got 2 yards in him. Tie this game up. Let's keep going.
1st and goal from the 2-yard line. 1 receiver, that's Kowak wide to the left. Everybody else tight to the line of scrimmage. Highs underneath. Now they put Frost in the backfield.
Oh, my gosh.
Callias goes in motion. Hand off to Frost, and he'll get a yard down.
No, it's a fumble, Mark.
Is it a no touchdown?
Hey!
Touchdown. So the senior Frost able to get in for Samuel Frost with what I would imagine is his first varsity touchdown.
No
I
kidding.
can't imagine an offensive lineman gets too many opportunities for that. So that is a fantastic thing to see. Good for Sam Frost.
God, I see what you've done for others. Now, why couldn't you have done that to me? My gosh. Now, listen, it's every time I see an offensive lineman score, it just makes my heart full with joy. Especially when they do some goofy nonsense, like they put him Put him in a three-point stance as the fullback.
As
God,
the fullback,
I
and he
love
powered
football,
through.
man. No kidding. Hey,
Kept going.
some guy in the coaching room had an idea. Idea paid off.
Now they're trying to get someone off. Able to get before the snap. Kick is up.
Yep.
Is Nylander. Boy, that thing looked like it could go really far. There's a flag down as the extra point appears to be good. We'll see what this flag is. As the officials gather up to talk this over.
For an offensive lineman getting a touchdown, seems to be very humble, lumbering to the sideline. Like, I would be, like, throwing my hat up. I'd be doing every Fortnite emote in the Fortnite emote wheel. I don't know. I'd be so excited. Actually,
Now they're talking with Pioneers coaching staff. Oh, they're going to decline it. So extra point is good. So penalty on Monroe, personal foul. That is declined. Extra point is good because all it would be is half the distance of the goal. You kick it again. Unless at that point you decide to go for a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, hey, Frost, come back out there, buddy.
But with 7:52,
you get an octopus.
You probably still have plenty of time before you start chasing the 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
So Pioneer able to come back after Monroe has a statement drive. They really run it pretty much all the way down, and Richards runs it in. Pioneer able to come back, a really good return by Knox, and then they come down, a good throw, good runs, and Pioneer's able to get this game tied up 14-14. It's a good game, good running game, some good pass games. The defense out there, it might not be your Bills versus Chiefs high scoring, but it's a good high school football game. This is fantastic.
You want Bills Chiefs, you go find Bills Chiefs, all right?
Yeah.
You want football, you want storytelling, you want honest to God football, you can watch this.
As Nylander ready to kick it off. They have 3 back on the 5-yard line.
Might go for that Statue of Liberty shenanigan play again, Mark.
As Austin back there, number 6, as well as Espinoza. 6 gets it. He turns around. They actually hand it off to Austin. Austin trying the far side. Austin gets it out to the 20, out to the 30, out to the 40. Austin running as Austin down to the 30, and he will score. And there are flags at the line where it was caught.
This is coming back. It's a flag in the play for being cringe.
Oh, that's gotta be frustrating, though. As Austin, you just ran yourself 90 yards, and it's coming back.
I'd be so mad. But
you need a little oxygen.
I'd be so tired. Yeah, like the old Denver thing. Like,
it's got to be hard for the people trying to block, not knowing. Yeah, holding. So that's going to put them back.
Yeah.
I mean, you assume that they call that beforehand. It's going to be off to the left.
Yeah, they call fake. Yes, because you wouldn't if it's like a gut. Because the person who's looking behind, if they don't know what's behind them. They're just saying, "I know. All right, I'm going to do the second person." Right.
Because that's where a lot of the holdings happen is when someone shifts directions and all of a sudden.
Yes, because they got to hold on tight.
The guy
they grab
goes
them.
away from you and you grab them. Yeah.
Holding as the name of the penalty. Yes.
7:37 left to go here as that'll take it all the way back to the 6. What a change from a Pioneer. Very happy on that holding call.
No kidding.
Because that would have been demoralizing the very next play to have Monroe take the lead again.
Oh, yeah.
Good SEC red matchup here. 1st and 10 from the 6 for Monroe. 7:37 left to go here. 14-14 is the score. Richards in the backfield. To the left, to the right. Richards takes it. Richards trying. Colias trying to get to him. Cerniglia there. And it's going to be out to the 12-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 4. So a good run. And it got a couple more yards after first contact, and those were huge. Now they bring 3 wide receivers left, 1 to the right.
They show this a lot, and then they just run them to the other side.
Richards back, has Snavely to his right. Richards keeping it. Richards trying the far side. And Edison doing good, staying home and getting the tackle.
Yep.
as they'll get enough for the first down, but limited the damage. That out to the 18-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the 18.
Ball is at the 18-yard line of Monroe. 1st and 10.
Now 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side, wide receivers. Richard and Snavely in the back. Richards has it. He'll run to the near side. Now he'll try and cut back in, and he meets Frost and most of the rest of his offensive line. Newman in there, Baldwin in there.
Yeah.
Really good defense there. Giving them a yard out to the 19-yard line. 2nd and 9.
I couldn't cash the number, but there was a linebacker who showed amazing patience. Because there was a point where Richards was going to go to the outside, and we've been seeing Richards go to the outside a ton. But he stutter stepped, he waited and trusted the D lineman in front of him to get the kind of almost again the rebound, for lack of a better term, when he cut back inside. Then he swarmed in for the tackle. That's trust in your players. That shows 4 years of playing with the same people, knowing their position, knowing how they work.
And the defensive line setting the edge was huge. Handoff coming to the near side, as that's Espinoza. He'll get all the way out to the 26-yard line. So big gain on 3rd down, but that's going to bring up on 2nd down. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. So they're able to get 7 yards there after the 1st yard run on 1st down. Brings up 3rd and short.
3rd and 2. Ball on 26 yards.
Davis goes wide to the far side. Number 6 in the slot to the far side, over to the near side. 2 receivers. Espinoza in the slot. Richards calls for the snap. Richards, he's going to run it himself, and he's going to be a yard short. That's to the 28-yard line. Some great defense and some great anticipation. I couldn't see who grabbed it. I think it was Baldwin who grabbed him from behind.
You got to go for it here if you're Monroe, man. Now,
it's tough, although that's deep in your own zone.
Yeah, but it looks like they're going to do exactly that because listen, if there's one thing Monroe can get, it's like a yard or so.
Absolutely. I mean, they figure they can get this yard. As a matter of fact, it's about where they're standing, a half yard.
Yeah.
So it's not much. You got to assume it's going to be a run.
Yeah, it just looks like
you just think Baldwin's going to keep it. I'm surprised he's not under center, coming to the near side.
Got it.
And he got it. Is he'll get out to the 29-yard line. There'll be a fresh set of downs. 4:13 left to go here.
Could you maybe
in the
put
4th.
like a safety back kind of in like one of these flats? Because it feels like
even if you're spying, the problem is even if you put a spy like a linebacker to spy, he's probably getting 3 to 4 yards before that linebacker can get through the and tackle him.
I guess, but it's gonna be anything to limit the damages.
Yeah,
it feels like there's gotta be something you could do. There's a reason why every team doesn't do this because there's something you could do.
Richards takes it, hands off to Snavely, trying the near side, and great job taking him down out there. As that was Sean Garcia on a heck of a tackle.
Yeah, man, great. That was like a textbook tackle, what you see in like practice. Great job there, Sean Garcia on the senior night, getting that stop.
Absolutely. 2nd and 12. 3:25 and rolling is the clock. At some point, Monroe's going to take a shot here, and you just got to be ready for that. Baldwin back. Speaking of which, he throws over the middle, trying to get to Austin. Austin has it. Tedla trying to take him down. Good job on an open field tackle by Tedla, but Monroe moves it, and there's a flag after the fact. I don't know what happened, as it was after everyone kind of left, as that was down to the 27-yard line. We'll see what this flag is as the officials talk it over. Pioneer's going to hope it's on Monroe. As although looks like they're looking over to the Monroe sideline. Unsportsmanlike conduct, Monroe. That's going to back him up.
Must have said something.
So it does look like he said something after that catch, and takes a amazing catch down to the 29, and it's backed up to the 42. So again, composure huge in a game like this, because those can be big, big yards. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Monroe still, they're on the Pioneer side of the 50 with 3 minutes right from now. 14-14. Monroe taking their time, too. If they do manage to score here, it looks like they might not leave Pioneer with a lot. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Richards takes it from shotgun formation, comes over to the near side. Newman right there, Baldwin from behind, and the rest of the Pioneer defensive line, and that is a gain of, maybe a gain of 1 down to the 41-yard line.
This Richards dude is real good. Like he's not even their starting quarterback, but like he's got an arm to him. He's got some muscle to him. He's clearly got the ability to game manage and make sure all of his positions are where they need to be.
And the amount of their running, it's hard for the safeties and everything not to sneak up and try and get those stops.
Is he he's a
Richards
senior.
is a
He says he's in 1st grade.
Yeah, okay, I missed that. As quick throw to Richards, it's a wide receiver screen out to the far side. Trying to take him down is that's number 6. He's got speed out to around the 25-yard line. That's where he'll mark him 1st and 10 from there. As I think, do we have a there we go. This one should have what he is.
11th. 12th.
So Richards, he's a sophomore.
Oh my gosh! Yeah,
we're gonna get to see maybe this gentleman for the next 2 years after
I'd
this.
be excited. I want to see how this guy can develop and what we can do to develop against his style of game plan.
2 receivers stacked to the right-hand side, wide to the left. Richards trying to take it, and there is a beautiful job by Garcia again.
Oh yeah.
Timeout called by Pioneer with 1:23 left to go.
Yeah, that clock snuck down too.
Oh boy, yeah, it was 3 minutes.
Dude,
and
we're too busy talking about what Grady's saying. We realize, oh my God, this game's almost over. It's almost overtime. Don't we know it was a Tigers game today?
Yeah.
Can't we, gentlemen, I don't know.
1 minute, 23 seconds left. 2nd and 12 from the 27-yard line. Now, again, their kicker was kicking them from the 25-yard line during warm-up.
Oh, no.
So obviously they would prefer a touchdown, but Pioneer with 2 timeouts left, Monroe with all 3. And boy, the impetus is squarely on the Pioneer defense now to try and get this big stop here, not let them score. As at this point, it would be tough for Pioneer. You don't have a lot of time left. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, shotgun formation. Richards, Snavely to his left. Richards takes it, looking to the right. Richards is going to run he's going to throw, and intercepted by Pioneer. As Edison with the interception, and that is how you get a stop, ladies and gentlemen. It was a good throw, but Edison was back a little. It was just a little further for the wide receiver as we see this here.
I heard somebody upstairs in the coach's box saying something was not right with that player. Something was going on. And whatever it was, it might have been the fact that this interception
he did not set his back foot when he threw.
Yeah.
So for a running throw, that was a heck of a throw for a sophomore.
Kidding. Yeah, when you think about that, my God.
And it was a little long, and Edison grabbed it.
He plays very like Caleb Williams-y. Minus like the run part, but especially kind of how he throws the ball, where it's just like it feels like you can put it anywhere.
1 minute, 19 seconds. Pioneer would love to drive this down. What you don't want to do is turn it over.
Yes.
You do not want to give Monroe the ball back on your side of the field.
Prefer not to play for overtime here, but during a bunch of sets, maybe they will.
Heis. Shotgun formation. 2 tight ends come tight to line of scrimmage on the right-hand side. Caceres in the backfield. Heis back to throw, looking to his left, throws to his left. As there's going to be a flag. Caceres coming ahead. He'll have the first down, but I believe it's probably going to be a legal player downfield.
They're going to call the big man downfield.
Yeah. As that's hard. You know it's going to happen. You know it's going to be
it's waived.
Because it was thrown behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey!
Therefore, no illegal player downfield.
Ball knowers. That's the ball.
There you go. Brilliant, as that's a first down with 1 minute 11 seconds left to go. Pioneer. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard
Yeah, I was
line.
going to say, isn't the entire reason why you do screens? Because that is like a cheat in the rule.
Here comes Hayes rolling to the right.
He's got it,
Hayes throws out. That's caught by Cerniglia. He gets out of bounds to stop the clock right at the 41-yard line.
C-L-E-A-N, clean. Clean to Cerniglia.
That was really nice. 1 minute, 20 seconds. And you keep on throwing it to the outside. You have ways to stop this clock. You have 2 timeouts.
1 minute, 2
You
seconds.
have plenty of time here. Kowak. So 2nd and 1 from the 42-yard line. Kowak, the lone receiver to the right. 3 receivers to the left. Hayes takes it, looking to his right. Pressure coming. Hayes escaping. He will get out of bounds, but not before getting the first down. Out to the 48-yard line. Stops the clock at 56 seconds. So good job to preserve clock, get that first down.
As rain, Teleper's back. It's raining here.
Little missed out there, indeed.
Coliseum.
So again, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Caceres on the right-hand side of Hayes. It's Monroe showing pressure from the near side. Hayes takes it. Hayes rolling to the right. Hayes throws it. That's caught by Cerniglia as he'll get the first down and out of bounds. Right down to the 41-yard line of Monroe. 48 seconds left.
Dude, I love these plays. See the patience. He looked left. He looked right. He went out. He found his going through his progressions, man. Finding Cerniglia, getting out of bounds. It is so easy to be like, oh, I'm actually Superman. I'm gonna go and make a touchdown. But no, understanding, I'm not Superman. I'm a child. Get out of bounds. Continue to play football. 48 seconds left. Making magic happen. This is how you do it.
Kowak wide to left, 3 receivers to the right. Hayes throws it all the way down, and Tedla is open. Tedla has it at the 5, or he'll be right at the 7-yard line. Now the clock stops at the first down, but this is going to be 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Tedla didn't get out of bounds, so the clock should run. Pioneer takes the timeout, though, so it doesn't go, so they can talk it over.
I saw his foot out of bounds, but you know what? That's okay. Dude, what a throw from Hayes, man.
Look at that. It's
Boom.
caught. And, I couldn't tell if his foot went out of bounds or not.
You know, listen, the one thing you always say as like a wide receiver to never do is like look at the ball running, walking, like stepping backwards. But like, listen, you catch that ball, you know what? You can do whatever you want. Just make sure you catch the ball.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
With 40 seconds, Pioneer, I don't think Monroe's been able to throw some long balls, but you worry about getting the touchdown here. You don't worry about taking up too much clock. Monroe has 3 timeouts, but
yeah,
I think your primary goal is to just get it in the end zone.
Yeah, just get in the end zone. You don't want any nonsense to happen. It's rainy. You can slip out. You can do whatever. Do you trust a kicker in the rain? Do you trust
We're hoping it's
whatever?
not like the Jacksonville game where how many scores was in the last minute?
Too many. The other one was crazy.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Cerniglia, the lone receiver to the right. Calias, tight to line scrimmage on the right-hand side. Eyes back, looking to his right, throwing to his right. That caught by Cerniglia as he's right at it and in. Touchdown, Cerniglia, and Pioneer goes up 20-14 with 32 seconds left to go. What a drive. Hayes really showing off his arm, his decision-making, getting out to the really throwing out to the sidelines, controlling the clock. That could not have been a better drive for Pioneer.
And what a drive for Cerniglia. He got his first catch out of bounds. He got a second catch out of bounds. He got his 3rd catch in the end zone, man. 1, 2, 3-man punch right there. You could not have drawn it up any better.
Injured Monroe player down there being attended to. We hope he's all right. As the trainer is out. Looks like they're going to help him up, which is a good sign. Guys get scared the longer they're on their back.
Yeah.
As that is going to be Brendan Bacon, who has really had a bunch of tackles today. He's played hard. as he's getting some help off the field as he's walking gingerly. We hope he's all right. Good round of applause from the fans. Good sportsmanship. We appreciate that. And just in case something happens, this kick is important.
It's also good blocking there from Alex Bellers up there. Oh, that drive, too. He was at center. The O-linemen especially, they're so important when you have these drives. Getting there, making sure that you don't get any sacks. Risking sacks there is super essential for success.
As here it comes. Snap is down, kick is up, and the kick is good, but whistles. Is that a false start on Pioneer? Yep, false start Pioneer. Well, Nylander has had plenty of legs. You hope that's not going to be an issue. I said, just in case they're able to score in 32 seconds, you want to make sure you get this kick so they can't kick to win it. As they get a ball out there. They had already switched out the kicking ball, so they'll need to get a new one in there. I was wondering what was up. Now they'll get themselves set. Again, Cerniglia, the holder. Nylander, the kicker. As that kick is up, and that kick is good. Boy, he has a leg.
Too easy.
As he blows it through, 21-14 Pioneer with the lead. That thing had about 20 more yards, I swear.
Yeah, my gosh.
As
listen, I hate to pick on the cheerleaders, you know, because they might just like backflip on my grave or something at one point, but like they can't do the nah hey hey goodbye chant.
Oh, you don't want to. No. Yeah.
It's a 4-point game, and there were 4 people in the stands.
I know. I still have nightmares of a few years ago. I think it was East Hope's second year at Chelsea.
Oh my God.
Where we had them, and it was the last throw of the game, and Peterson Sand injured, doing his best out there, but they threw it for a touchdown to take the lead.
Yeah.
So you just want to be clear. They ran one back a moment ago and was called back on holding, but you cannot taunt fate like that.
Yeah, you can't, man. And it wouldn't even be our fault. Cheerleaders' fault.
As that ball gets set at the 49 lander. Ready to go again. They have the 3 players back, as that's Espinoza, number 6, and then Austin.
Special teams coach.
As this is a huge kickoff here. As squib kick. As the up back gets it, he was down at that point in time. So that's going to be right around the 28-yard line. So good job there as Wilkerson picked up the squib kick. And it's 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line, 32 seconds left to go in this 4th quarter. So that's probably as good as you could hope. Yeah, you maybe give up 8 yards if you could have kicked it into the end zone, but you take that long run back away from them.
Yeah, I take this in a heartbeat, man. You would squib it here every time.
Now you assume it's going to be all in the air here.
Yeah, absolutely.
2 receivers left, 2 to the right. They do have 3 timeouts, so if they wanted to try a crazy run, they can call a timeout. Richards in the backfield with Snavely. Man in motion, as that's going to be Espinoza throwing it out to number 6. He'll get out right around the 42-yard line. 24 seconds left. That's going to be a first down for Monroe. So they fake the wide receiver screen, and then they throw it.
Jet sweep.
Boy, they got a lot of jet sweep. There you go.
Yeah.
They got a lot of people who can throw the ball.
Yeah, no kidding. Wouldn't be surprised if the old lineman.
As Richards back. Richards, pressure coming. And he's going to be sacked right at the original, right at the line of scrimmage. 17 seconds left. You assume they just called their first time out, Monroe.
Yep.
Bellows' boys out there got to get a huge 2 stops here if they want to end up winning this one.
So Sean Garcia on that. So timeout Monroe. They have 2 timeouts left, but 17 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
So you can throw up the middle because you have that timeout. You have 2 timeouts. You need 7. They have had some deep bombs. You really hope this isn't the time that they're able to connect on one of those. (21-14), Pioneer with the lead. Monroe with the ball on their own 42-yard line. 17 seconds left. 2nd and 10. But I think the time is going to be more of a factor than the first down.
Oh, yeah.
Again, 2 receivers right to the left. Richards looking up the field. Richards throwing the long pass and intercepted by Kowak. That is the game as Kowak. He could just go down. He'll go down the near sideline. Then he'll end up getting pushed out of bounds. But 2 seconds left. Great catch by Kowak. He's had several on offense. Now he has one on defense.
Dude, I thought that was caught by the wide receiver, man. I was wrong.
Right there.
It was caught.
Austin was right there, and Kowak rips it away from him.
He ripped it out his bare hands.
Yeah.
Like,
as it was, both of them had possession, but Kowak pulled it away.
No kidding.
And that's want. That is pure and utter effort and want.
Yes, exactly.
So Pioneer are able to be in the best formation of all of football. Victory formation. Pioneer will move to 3-4 on the season. They're at Dexter next weekend, or next Friday, 7 p.m. over at Dexter. We'd love to see you there. Then they're back home the Friday after next versus Pinckney, as that ball got put back all the way back to the 24-yard line, but it's not going to matter. Pioneer's just going to kneel the ball. And even with two timeouts, it's just 2 seconds. There should be no issues, just kneeling this and taking the victory.
Well, what a job by the defense this game, man.
As there is the knee, that is it. Pioneer wins 21-14 on a perfect drive by the offense to score on a really gutsy, gritty Monroe team.
Oh, yeah.
Working hard without the lone quarterback on their roster not playing. Monroe did a heck of a job, but Pioneer able to get this win as the best tradition, all sports, the post-game handshake. Final thoughts on the game?
Listen, Monroe's going to be good in a few years, man. Monroe's going to be really good in a few years. But right now, Pioneer has the W. What a resilient team. What a resilient team. Football, again, it's all about stories, right? It's about the stories. You have people there in this uniform who in 1 month will never be in that uniform ever again. For the next few moments of their life, football is everything to them. And that's what you see. You're going to see the rush of people go ring that bell. A beautiful feeling. We had long balls. We had an O-lineman scoring. God bless his heart. This is football. Football is beautiful.
Yeah, a little Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the band.
Yeah, very, very interesting. Our new fight song there.
Love it. As Pioneer with the 21-14 win, I want to thank Cooper and Kenny and James Wiseman, our camera people, Mike Butler, our director, Ryan Williams, our color commentator. My name is Mark Wiseman. Thank you very much. Have a fantastic rest of your weekend, and we will be back for field hockey playoffs next Tuesday. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Take care, everyone. Bye.